The violet swirls all around you as Toot's eye brightens and breaks free of its eye patch. The three of you place your arms upon his back, willing your strength into him. A protective sphere of strength surrounds Toot. Then the three of you begin to float up off the ground, and the entirety of the floor is swept away in violet ash. The walls contort and are torn to pieces. Portal magic begins to swirl all around you, and you begin to fall away into the astral sea. The violet grips you, much like a hand crushing an egg. Toot's eye begins to bleed. As Toot begins to falter and Roast falls to his knee, Mose stands strong and lifts them both, front and center. The power of the Shaper flows to join Toot's eye, and the sphere strengthens. The violet swirls around you and you enter the eye of the storm. Reality begins to bend. The great hand that wields the orb realizes it cannot crush you, so instead, it will remove you from the board. It lifts itself back and hurls you into the astral sea. As the orb is flung to the astral sea, Toot loses focus. You're threatened to be careened into the outer planes to swirl for all time into infinite nothing. However, Roast, his power as a yokai awakens. His eyes glow a bright red as Omen reveals to him the path ahead. You grab Toot and focus all of your strength and turn the orb. You land on a foreign world known as Asgard and stand to your feet.
I am in tears as to how
shit.
cool that was.
Sick?
That was so
dude.
Incredible. That was so good.
So fucking cool.
Desude.
Oh my god.
Very
So
cool.
cool.
He should be he should now be listing it properly so people can go and see it on his channel. It's very good.
Pog.
Oh,
Nothers.
man.
But yeah,
Oh my god.
that's
It
amazing.
was so cool.
Fucking bro. I love the Shaper bit where you stomp and you're mimicking theaters.
Oh, I got such feels with Zedor and I like combining in her mind. But
Dude, I love the whole like
When
feeling
Hizagori
of,
forms the eye shape.
yeah,
That was
oh,
sick.
there's so many details. That was
I
fantastic.
love how Roast like it kind of gave me like these Ginyu Force vibes for when you
Yeah.
were like doing that.
I like how
dance.
the orb just goes into the blackness and then the eye opens up. That was fucking awesome.
Feels good. Oh yeah, D&D baby.
It's pretty cool sometimes.
Good job, Bergenar.
Yeah, seriously, amazing. Oh my god,
Incredible
so
work.
fucking good.
Easy money spent right there. Easy. All right. here we
Easy.
go.
I think we still have to pay our half.
Yeah.
So I messaged him.
We will
I
pawn
haven't
you up.
gotten a response yet. Don't ignore me. Take my money.
Man, that was fucking awesome. Hey,
True.
You synced up the howling of the departed from Lost Odyssey so well. Okay, when we last left our heroes, they had just discovered a secret, which I will now reveal. Specifically, they had found that there are two deetic entities that were trapped within here. And they were the old god of luck, or goddess of luck. And of course... Hold on. Oh, I can't believe I forgot this. I have two other things to show.
Oh.
Sorry. The cavalcade of cool shit is not done yet. Varen has just finished, or has finished his official god art, and I don't think I ever showed it. So this is the official art of Varen,
Whoa.
god of redemption.
Wow.
Whoa, that's
Whoa.
That looks incredible.
I want to be a bird
Whoa.
now.
You said God of Redemption? Is that what you said?
That's the god of redemption. Yep, Varen. Good old Veyron. And that was, of course, done by John Silva. And that's Babylon.
I was about to ask, actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Is the only person Babylon ever owed was the one person who would never call him the favor.
Aw.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty good. And then finally, this one I'm really excited about because this one came out fan-fucking-tastic. I was actually surprised he did so well because it's a pretty basic concept. But this is Cassius, the god of freedom.
Fuck yeah.
Look at that shit, bro.
Yes.
I must be on a delay.
Friend of the Minotaurs.
Yeah.
Yo, he
Oh
looks
my god,
strong.
that's so cool.
Shout out to Cordrin from the Strange Roads crew.
Yeah. I like their lore a lot. That's super cool.
That is an incredible amount of metal. It is very cool. Very nice.
He's very metal.
Yeah. So, that's, I think we're up to 5 gods now, I think, that are done. Still a long road ahead of us, but we'll get there. Soon I will make a god book, and it will be sick. I think that's one of the first books I'm going to make. It's just a divinity tome. Alrighty.
Oh, I was about to say I didn't change my picture in Discord to the Zach picture, but now looking at everybody else's pictures, I don't feel too bad about it.
Oh,
I'm the only one that stayed strong. Mo forever, baby.
Mo forever.
Bro, I just keep having like
I just like
people ask me
anime
what the
women.
fuck it is.
People keep asking you what?
What the fuck it is? Like, what's wrong with your profile picture? And I'm like,
Yum.
It's a yum.
Yum. I
Yum.
just ate something super tasty.
Yum, yum, yum,
That's
yum.
what.
All right. So now for the secret revealed. And that is, as you study the evidence here, upon the tapestries and the bindings, you're able to discover that Tyre was able somehow to reconstruct the methodologies required to create a deity. And in his many attempts to recreate a synthetic existence, decided to test his theory on a god. And thus, he created a false god. The evidence here indicates that he was actually more successful than he thought he would be, for this false god had the ability to imprint itself upon any other deity's domain. However, even in this case, the entity was unable to retain a will, or at least a proper one, and as such was considered a failure. But Tyre decided to store it in the cathedral behind you,
Oh, fuck.
just in case.
What's a god to a yokai?
Okay. Is it like an amalgamation of these two? Is the theory?
No, the theory seems to indicate that this false god, whatever it is, has the ability to emulate any deity.
oh,
holy shit. Okay.
Like a ditto.
Yeah, like a ditto.
Thank you for reducing my day to a day.
You can hear the spunk in his fucking.
I mean, you're not wrong. It is like a ditto, I guess.
Sorry, my lord. I won't compare anything.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just don't forget to use your Sharingan, Toot.
Please excuse our pea brains, my lord.
Sharingan.
or how about never mind.
No, go. No, please. No, please. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say instead of a ditto, maybe it can be like Kakashi. He's a copy ninja, so he copies everything. But yeah, that's worse.
All right, I'm going to Japan.
Wait, take me with you.
Hang out, just to
I
hang
don't know if he's
out.
going to Japan to hang or like to
He's not
conference.
coming to
No
Japan.
ill
to
will.
hang.
It's fine.
I rise up on the coastlines.
Guys, please.
Real talk. By the time
You
COVID's
walk
over, I'll
out
probably
of the sea,
I'll be out of
I just
fully clothed.
walk out of the sea. Nani? And I'm just like, bring me
There's
Alex
a family on the
Coon.
beach.
just
and they're
like Godzilla, just fucking walk out of the water.
I just walk out.
None at all.
I just walk out of.
I see him out like Arcadum.
I do the fucking angry like harumph walk towards him. It's like, okay, what are you doing here? At this point, I'm gonna go. It's not Naruto. I turn around and I walk back into the sea.
Give me the people to free my soul.
So I wanna get lost in your rock and roll.
As the top of his head disappears into the Pacific Ocean.
Wow, that
A
was a
very
lot.
specific meme. Anyways,
The Pacific Ocean.
Anyway, so there's a god in here.
Yes, behind
Yeah.
you.
Great.
Y'all ready to kill a god?
Zach looks at Mo like he's insane.
wait, what?
I already accidentally did that.
I mean, you killed many more than just a god. You killed the planet.
Ross is gonna scratch his chin and take a closer look at these. Which one of these was which, by the way? I can't
Luck.
remember.
Zora call the portal. Portal and luck.
Okay. He's doing that like, yep. I know some of these words. Look.
I like your words, Magic Man.
Surely, if this thing is sealed, the best option is to leave it sealed.
Yeah. But, we're good at unsealing things, not so much sealing them.
All right.
Have we
Speaking from
ascertained-
experience.
Sorry, out of character. Have we ascertained if like the creature is in the painting or the creature just these are sealed gods, right?
Yeah,
Clearly?
they're sealed gods. Yes, their memories or what retains of them is sealed away within these tapestries.
What's with people leaving like really important stuff in unprotected tapestries?
I mean, this is not unprotected. We just went through like 3 layers of hell to get here.
I mean, it's us, man. Like, I think a lot more things could get in here than us. Just saying.
What?
Maybe they could help us.
Like a janitor? What are you talking about?
I mean, we're pretty much cleaning this place up.
True. Of life. He grins. Murder in his eyes.
Jesus.
Don't mind me. I'm in a mood.
Okay.
You're really not showing your best self to our new member.
You good, bro? Everything okay at home?
Yeah, you okay?
I've got to be
drank a
honest.
lot of
After
coffee this
seeing you,
morning.
after seeing you eat the equivalent of soul ashes, I don't exactly trust your impulses
What-
out of everyone
what now?
here.
It's
What
not
was
normally
it?
like this, I promise.
He's the smart one of us all.
What? No, that's not true either.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm a smart one. I just,
Great.
I'm impulsive.
Yeah, you see, that's what I meant when I said we got here.
I'm a smart one.
You see, we're nothing but a bullet. We were fired by the smart people into here, okay?
Nodders.
Imagine what somebody with some brains got down here. I mean, look at that thing.
Well, here's
Wait, I
my
have an
theory,
idea.
right? If we wake them up, then they're gonna want to help us. Otherwise, there's not gonna be anything to wake up to.
Do you know how to
Can we
wake
just
up
wake
gods
a
from these
tapestry
tapestries?
god? Yeah, what they said.
I'm a smart one.
Just repeating what you say at the same time. You finish it.
Whoa, dude, that is brilliant. Mo uses his ability of future sight to say what the smart people say at the same
my
time.
God.
So he looks
Exactly.
smart.
I'm just seconds ahead of them, and they're like, "How does he keep doing this?"
Zach starts to just feel fucking insane. What's going on?
What
Us
a
will
just the same face.
approach the tapestry of the portal god and inspect it closely. See if there's
Hey,
any
don't touch it.
portals
Just,
or-
you know.
Well, I have good news. Since you're a horizon walker, you can see something there that others may not see.
What do I fucking see, mate?
Make me an investigation check, Gov.
I fucking will.
Here we go.
Oh,
What
fuck.
is it,
I can't
little
believe
girl?
you've done
It's
this.
a 12, isn't it?
I think it is.
I will fucking bully for you, eh? Sorry. Oh, that was
That's a good bit.
that was very British. Anyway, as you take a closer look,
Horizon Walker.
Horizon Walker.
Horizon Walker.
I don't need H's. All right, let's see here. All right, what you're able to see is that there is plenty of divinity left from the creature kind of melded into the thread. Curiously enough, encompassed with everything else, and I don't know if you guys remember that you learned this last time, was about the threads of fate and what he's been doing with them in this section. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure we went over that.
Trying to recreate them and
yeah.
create his own.
Yeah, recreate
his own
fate,
fate.
which is
Yeah.
what memory is tied to. But as history and all that, and it seems that he has essentially rewoven these deities into these tapestries. So it's not so much that they are trapped, because that would incite that they are
He
prisoners.
changed their fate.
It's simply their fates. How can I explain this? Their fates were already sealed compared to what this tapestry reveals, and he prevented it from coming. So he basically put them in stasis before meeting their end, so to speak.
So unsealing them could just cause their end. Like they're all like.
Or they might already technically be dead.
Give me some Arcana checks to see if you can I perhaps identify what would happen if you tried to release them.
Okay.
Ugh.
I better adjust those glasses.
22, baby!
All right,
There's the smart one.
I'm
Zacharias.
doing my job, guys.
Zacharias pushes his glasses up into his eyes. All right,
Blood flowing everywhere because glasses shouldn't be in eyes.
but now he sees the truth. All right, so as you take a closer look at the tapestry, what you're able to detect or really depict is that releasing them from their, for lack of a better word, fate, it was actually quite a difficult prospect, because I don't believe any of you here worship the Matron of Fate or are the Fate Cleric or any of those types of characters. However,
I traveled with a really aggravating one for a while.
yes, which is where we come to this full circle. As it just so happens, Zacharias knows a little bit more about fate than others from having it constantly screamed into his ear all the time. So much.
It's finally helpful.
And because Zach also has eyes of the Rune Keeper, I can now reveal this. You can only do two things here. Leave them or release them. Releasing them will allow their fate to reach its end.
And we don't know what that fate is.
We don't know what that is.
until
You
we
do not know
release
it. You
is what you're
didn't-
saying.
Correct. You don't
Okay.
know what that fate is until it's happened.
So it's kind of like we find out. Haha.
Basically, you have to decide, based off everything that has happened, do you think it is better that they are sealed or released?
Well, I'm just gonna give my logic and then I'll be done. Basically, I think he obviously has them sealed here for a reason, and I guess doing the opposite of what he's doing is probably a better thing to do. That's just my logic, but I'm not gonna say anything else.
I agree with the mature sounding too.
Oh,
Sorry.
All right. Can we come up with a reason why we shouldn't do it? Aside from the fact that there's just unpredictability involved.
Then we wouldn't get the gamba.
Okay.
we gotta stop, boys. We're careening off the edge of this fucking session.
There's two
The last
sides
time
to
I
this
touched a
coin.
tapestry, I was stripped naked and physically changed all over. All in all, pretty traumatic experience.
Zach
You seem
believes.
to have adjusted well, though.
Do I look well adjusted?
No.
Look, there's two sides to this coin. We have to ascertain, did he seal them to stop the enemy from getting hold of them, but I haven't really seen any gods, you know, suffer? Or did he seal them because he's fucking with portals and fate, and he knew that he would get in trouble for it?
As someone that, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but is very familiar with time, being trapped out of time is frankly fate worse than death, in my opinion. So I think these gods would be grateful if we release them and let them reach their own end, whatever that might be.
We know they
That's
were
pretty
trying
smart.
to
I'm
create
smart.
some kind of a god. So I would assume that they were trapped here without good intention.
Like lab rats, you mean?
I think we should release him.
I do too. Well, who knows how to do that? Kind of looks back for it.
Ross is gonna touch the tapestry.
Oh my god.
The tapestry is soft and slightly warm to the touch.
Hey, this one didn't suck me up.
Ast will reach for her songblade.
Is this like a Bortle Girl thing, or is this a new boy thing, or
Can I
divine thing?
It's a I'm
I
going to
try
destroy it thing.
What? What if that kills them?
Wait.
Do you guys think that using dispel magic would do something?
Perhaps.
Well, we
Well-
were told above board. We were told that either we can leave it alone or we can release them, which implies to me that disrupting the magic and the fabric at all will release them.
Can Zach, with that roll or with another roll,
You know how
figure
to.
out specifically how to do it? Oh, okay.
No,
yeah.
you know how to do it. I just need a confirmation of whether or not you were going to.
We're going to.
Yep, let's do it.
So be it. And with that, one of you, your choice, pulls on a single thread on the side of the tapestry. Doing so,
Ast
ahead.
will take a songblade and just cut one singular thread.
all right, that'll work. With a single swipe of the song blade, the tapestry falls away. All right, what about the other one?
I'll do it on this one.
All right.
I'll kind of mimic her actions over there.
The two tapestries fall away, and the visages of the once goddess of luck and the once god of portals simply fade like wisps in the night. And they are gone. It is unclear exactly what has occurred, but you feel their presence no longer.
Huh.
We killed 2 more gods. Add that to the book.
So
More
the
likely
tapestry
they
just
were
fell to the ground.
already dead.
The tapestry's
It's just
unraveled
It like unraveled and
into mist, basically.
oh, it's like God.
We don't know what happened to him. Maybe they'll show up later and thank us.
As it's like falling to the ground and disappearing, Ross is like on his hands and knees going, "Oh no, oh God, he's like trying to put it back.
I don't.
together.
Oh, that's not what I was. I don't know if this is right. Oh, it's God.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Shit.
It's fine. Roast is fine.
Oh, okay.
Roast finishes playing in his shadow spaghetti.
We're not dead, so I'll call it a win.
Hell yeah. I like
Well.
that attitude.
That's kind of how I felt last time, and I think I was wrong.
This is the easiest God kills we've ever gotten.
We didn't kill him.
Oh,
Be a lot of experience.
They're just somewhere. I don't know.
where though?
Wherever fate ordained.
All right. Where to?
Speaking of fate, we better get to ours, eh? Keep looking.
That was a good segue. I like that.
I'm Deeg.
All right. You enter the hall.
Do these tapestries look any different than the ones up there? Or are they
just gonna ask
more
the same
random
question.
collections of yeah.
The tapestries show more depictions of heroic enough looking figures, but none that you recognize. No doubt more attempts.
Facsimiles.
Facsimiles?
That's the one.
Is this water the same as the water we saw before?
Restorative properties?
That is more dank water, yes.
Tight.
Wait,
Don't
dank
we,
is
like,
in like
bottle in
good,
this stuff?
or dank is in like dark and not?
Dank is
Well-
in good.
Okay.
The last water that we saw, he said it would be a good place to rest, so I took
Right.
that as dank good.
Dude, should we take this with us? This seems like good water.
I mean, we're not going anywhere.
You don't know that.
Well,
Hell,
true.
I didn't think we were going anywhere before and we ended up at a different planet.
True again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna inspect this room.
I'm gonna fill up my flask with the water.
One moment. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Chest.
Wow.
Rouse is like refilling his adventuring water flask in this pool.
Okay.
I was a little...
Huh.
Yeah, I think Bo will too.
This
Whoa,
looks like a
lady.
trick.
Well,
Is that a safe?
It is.
I'll start laughing and point at Mo. You remember that one time?
no.
Go open it, man. Come on.
No, I don't remember.
Editor's note. He did.
Hey Mo, you
Is this a
wanna, like,
big long chest here?
You want to like look inside one of the safes or something?
I mean, you gotta pick one. I don't got many more uses.
Pick one.
What? Okay.
Roust is already opening this huge
Oh, it
chest here.
says you
What?
pick one.
Why?
Oh, Khalid Dokli. That chest is locked.
It's locked.
Okay, don't open it yet.
I can't. It's locked.
Remember the last chest we opened had a screaming spirit in it.
That was a coffin.
Made of silver.
Aren't all coffins just chests?
No.
Why not? Think about it.
They kind of are.
God.
It's just a chest for people.
I can't believe that. I can't believe they're velociraptors.
Anyway, can you see any souls or anything in these?
Coffins
Roast?
are just chests for people.
Well, Roust will take a look at all the containers here. Does he see any souls inside of them or anything?
No. You see no
Do
souls.
any of them hurt his vision like the silver did?
They do not.
Okay.
It does not appear that there are any. These are no people chests.
These aren't people chests.
That's good to know. All right. So you think we should check for traps and just, do it once over?
Yeah, just careful what you touch until we're sure. But you can look in the safe, I guess. Through the safe. You can't look in it, probably.
Of course I can look in it. He's gonna put his hand on it. Adosatar.
All right. As you gaze to the safe, inside there you will find stacks of gold bars.
Yo!
Any screaming spirits?
Nope.
Okay. Guys, you're gonna want to see this.
We can't.
What is it? Holy!
We can't.
You can't see, bitch.
Wait,
I
that's
got everything for it.
Whoa!
It's a safe!
Drugs fucking changed him, I tell you now.
You don't know I'm addicted yet. It's a secret.
Well, go
All
ahead,
right.
fucking open it, man.
Well, I haven't used these in a while, and he's gonna take out his rogue tools and
Whoa!
fiddle around a little bit. What do I roll for that?
rogue?
Is it sleight of hand?
It is sleight of hand, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Rogue. Rogue Mo remembers he's a rogue and takes his thieves' tools and puts them in the lock and starts fiddling around. And he's like, now how did I do that? Trying to figure it out again.
I was
like an old
gonna
person
say
trying
check
to use
for
a computer.
traps, but I can see that you're just overly excited.
I think this is actually the third time ever you have used your thieves' tools.
Yeah. The two of them were on a safe, including this one. I don't know the third one.
This is the second time.
I think this is the second time. Both of them on a safe.
Oh
They
yeah,
were both
easily
on a
second
save.
time.
Oh, right. Jesus. 3 times in the entire campaign that we've played, you've used your thieves' tools.
The first time was when you robbed a vegan blacksmith or whatever.
I'm a rogue. All right. Zatar. All right. As you fiddle around, eventually you are able to open the safe.
Nice going, man. What's in it?
Well, as rogues do, we will check for traps after opening it.
After?
Wait,
Could
what?
it be before?
I step back a little.
Check for traps.
I'm the professional. Do you open the chest?
Yeah,
Or safe?
I checked for
All right.
traps first.
Oh, okay. All right.
It didn't blow up.
All right.
No
there
traps.
are no traps.
All right. I open it up.
All right. Inside, you guys find gold bars.
Bada bing, baby.
Holy shit.
There's about 10,000 gold pieces worth of bars in there.
Oh.
Have at it, my children. I bestow this gift upon you.
It's only 'cause
How are we
you
gonna
can't
carry this
fucking
all
carry
home?
anything with all that dust on you.
I'm strong.
Where's Toot Box right now? Is it still at camp?
Where's Toot right now?
We're hanging out by the dank water.
They're
Oh,
chilling.
Yeah, I'm just.
I'm just chilling. Okay.
I'm a bird.
Okay. I guess Ross will shrug and fucking start filling up a sack with all the gold
Yeah.
bars.
Ba,
Can we
ba,
fit-
ba, ba, ba.
Pack meal time.
How heavy is the whole thing?
50 pounds.
Oh, that's doable.
That's nothing.
There's so many more chests to open.
All right, I fashion a little rucksack out of a
How many?
a bag and put it on my
Take
back.
25 pounds.
Oh, you'll take half of it? Okay.
Yeah.
25 pounds of gold bars.
All right. Let's keep checking. He's gonna walk over to this one. I'm gonna do a check for traps.
You got it.
I'd like to inspect this table, whatever this is.
That is not a
Oof.
table. That is a royal ornate stone chest embedded with amethyst, not violet, gems, and sapphires.
I see.
What's next? Ask which one you want.
This one seems like the most important, right?
I think I got one more peek through door for today. Or,
It's all
until a
fancy,
short
it's got
rest.
gems.
All right, I'll do this one. He's gonna put his hand on it and Lido Sitar.
Oh, here we go. The time is finally here. The time has come, and so have. Okay. There it is. Inside, you see an ornate black blade. It is a longsword, and there are 3 diamonds in its handle that shine with an ornate light.
Do I see any I don't know, shotguns pointed at the entrance or traps that I can discern from inside?
You see no traps.
Okay. Oh, someone's gonna be happy.
Wow, what is it?
Is it me?
No.
Fucking don't be so vague. What's in it?
It's a fancy looking sword.
Ross
We already
silently
have a fancy
pogs.
sword. Oh, let's check for traps just to make sure. I didn't see any on the inside, but maybe they're magical or something. Hey, wait. New guy. Zach,
Yes.
can you check magic?
What does that mean?
Yeah, could you be more specific?
I don't want bad magic.
Why is it
On
that
the-
all you
in the
do is
chest.
learn words, but you just can't speak them?
Well, because I pick my words carefully, and if they're not necessary, I don't say them. You got the idea, see?
Sure. Can I do an Arcana check, I guess?
Yes. You. I'm cracking up, dude. Okay, check
That-
magic.
Crit investigation. My rolls are on
Lord.
fire.
Woo, baby. There are no traps.
My rolls
there
are
a-
on
is-
fire. 220.
There are no magical traps or enchantments on the chest.
It seems
Is
to
there
be
a lock?
fine. No traps, enchantments.
Is there a lock? Yes.
Now, question is, do you want me to try to use my little thingy tools, or do you want me to just sitar it open? Okay, no answer means sitar! Fucking
Jesus!
All right. As you speak Zatar, your words reverberate against the lock, and nothing will happen. The lock will turn into a dark black color, swirling,
Whoa.
and then writing will appear on its face.
It's never happened before. I'm gonna read the writing.
All right. The writing is in common, and it states, "For release, speak the words." And with that, after having detected that you have read it, it will then switch into a new strange heading. And now, cracks knuckles, we have the first riddle. Eyebrow wriggle.
Oh, damn.
I was about to go. The words.
Friend.
Melon.
Peak friend and One second, I have to go get my big boy charts.
I've been playing D&D with Arcadum for almost 4 years. I've only solved one of his riddles. He's given me maybe 20. Redemption arc, let's go!
I believe in you. Big brain. Now's the time.
I'm gonna start nervous beatboxing, okay?
Okay.
That was great, but a little short.
I don't know if we're smart enough as a group for this.
Oh, no, we got
We
this.
need the hard carry from Dodger.
We got this.
Oh God. Oh no. Shrivels into a
What
pea
is
and dies.
this lack of self-confidence?
Bro, look, I know you.
Speak for yourself, I got this.
No way.
Let's go.
I believe in you guys.
You're
Why you out
also
there,
part of
Snoop?
the group, dude.
I see way over there.
Of course I
Sounds
am,
like-
but you guys got it though.
Yeah, I mean,
Look, if
the last
we all
time,
blow up, we need the healer to not be dead, right? So
True.
it's good for him to be out of here.
the
Who has
last
the
time
green
we got a
today?
riddle, all we had to do was make sure that we.
Always funny. It's always funny. It does feel like we're like the fates in the in that Disney Hercules movie,
Yeah.
sharing the eye. It feels like us when we're like at a puzzle. Who has it? I need it now.
My turn.
Okay, while he's typing, I guess.
I'm just typing them up for you.
Choot takes out one of his good berries and starts doing a small gesture with his hand and starts praying. Blesses the berry and then throws it into the water.
All right.
Let's start off with something easy. Cracks knuckles. Where are you? Here we go. Shadow of Tyre. Shadow of Tyre. Shadow of Tyre.
That's us.
Here we go. I'm putting it into the Discord.
Oh.
I look.
I will read it out loud for chat, and then immediately after... Actually, just put it in
Close chat.
emote-only mode right now.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I think I can do that.
Yeah, put it in emote-only mode right now.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Alrighty. Here you go. Tread upon me. Bleed upon me. Fight for me. Return to me. 1 of 7. Abyssal isolation within my magic veins.
Can I ask a clarification question?
Sure.
Are these Verum specific riddles or like what?
I will not
what
ask you
knowledge?
anything your characters could not be able to answer.
I am thinking this sounds like the planet, a continent.
It's land.
Yeah, it's
What?
land, right?
Yeah, it's
1 of 7.
1 of
though.
7.
Could it
Abyssal
be
isolation within my magic veins. Do we know what
the ley lines?
those abyssal isolation?
Magic veins, that's all I can think of. But what is 1 of 7?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
don't know
part
any
that's
other planets
tripping me
now.
up because I thought land right
Yeah.
away too, but
1 of 7 of the violet eyes.
1 of 7 covenants.
And
Um,
if we're doing a more Western idea of the chakra, there's a chakra that is the earth. But I doubt that's what it is.
yeah, abyssal isolations was tripping me up. Do we know how many continents there are on Verum? Okay.
Was that a question for me?
This is for anyone that would answer.
I thought it was from him, so I was
It was kind of
Yeah.
like it was mumble rap. I didn't really get it.
Okay. I asked how many continents there are in Verum.
Well, all right, let me just.
Mo would know that, I bet.
Would he?
All of
Okay.
us should.
He probably would.
So how many? Mo.
Okay, Arcadum's enjoying this. Abyssal isolation. What do we know about the abyss?
It's also capitalized. It's not like
Yeah.
it's like an important, it's like a title.
Well, the abyss is also a location. That's a proper noun, right? So
Right. I mean, does everything return to the sea, to the astral sea?
I think it just might be, yeah, underground. It's within like underground something, like whatever this is pointing to. Abyssal isolation within my magic veins, pertaining underground. I don't know. Of
Yeah,
this
it's
abyssal isolation.
abyssal isolation specifically within my magic veins. So maybe it's if the magic veins are like the ley lines, or Yggdrasil basically being the magic veins.
Yggdrasil.
So abyssal isolation within that.
So then what's the answer?
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what we're trying to answer.
I mean, it is what is this?
I mean,
you're-
he said that this is the simplest one. It could literally just be
Land.
the land or
I
Or
think
the
the safe
specific-
answer is Calcatesh.
yeah,
I mean,
Calcatesh.
abyssal isolation within my magic veins. It could be anything. It could be like
Yeah.
he's referring to like cave structures underground where you could just get lost.
It's not that specific though.
It could also just simply refer to the iterations,
Mm-hmm. Oh
different
yeah.
iterations of Calcatesh.
Oh, yeah,
1 of
because
7. I mean, it might
I
be.
think it is.
What are the 7 covenants? Do we know by word?
I
vote Calcatesh as the answer.
yeah, I think it is because like you tread upon it, you bleed upon it, you fight.
We're fighting for
fight
our
for-
land.
Yeah, like
always
You
return to
return
it.
to land.
It's just the last two. It's the 1 of 7 one I'm not as sure of, and Abyssal Isolation within my magic veins I think refers to the ley lines, which I think is correct. So I'm gonna say Calcatesh, but I don't know about you guys.
Well,
Yeah,
you have
I'm
the
good
best
for
track record out of all of us, so go for it.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
Calcatesh, final answer, Arcadum.
The words disappear, and a piece of the lock opens as the second riddle appears.
Oh,
Good
Hey,
shit.
baby.
tight, tight, tight.
How many pieces of the lock are there?
6.
Oh God.
6 left, right?
Wait. Did you
Or
say that
5
was
left.
sarcasm?
5 left. There
Okay.
are 5 left.
Oh
Okay.
God.
So Rouse spoke Calcatesh and saw the part of the lock disappear, right?
Yep.
Okay, he like leans in and kind of like pushes Ost a little out of the way so he can like get closer because now he's really invested.
Rude.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Smart person stuff. It got riddles.
Oh yeah, you're the smartest one, so you can figure it out.
Well, actually, we're all putting our heads together. Currently, Roast has got the brain cell, but I think my chance might be coming up.
So then there's 5 locks left. He said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There were 6 total.
just to clarify, are you typing up the next riddle? Is that what you're doing, Arcadum?
Yeah.
Yeah, and here it is.
Okay, cool.
All right, we're going to ramp up the difficulty a little bit. More dangerous when wax, safer when I wane, a body's tax for the fools of our age.
So moon is the first thing that comes to mind because of Wax and Wane. Maybe Tide? The Tide also Wax and Wanes.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
It's a reference to day and night, and like the rotations are the tax on the body, right? Rotations of the moon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Bodies tags for the fools of our age. But why would a moon be more dangerous when waxing than waning?
because night and day.
Well, the fools of our age though get like.
I'm
throws it
getting big
mean-
witch wolf vibes here.
Ooh.
It's referring to the moon. I mean, full moon. You
I
transform.
do that. A body's taxed because you're the body is
on
the
your
thing that's
body.
taxed. Yeah.
And- All right,
And-
Rouse is gonna jump the gun here and say witch wolf.
The words remain. An ominous click sounds.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
good job, idiot. I'll still push him back to the start.
So, a body's
What
tax
happens
for
now?
the fools. That sounds to me like it's a choice of some kind. Like a fool would make a choice to tax their body in some specific way.
So the tax is for the fools, not
That's how I'm reading
anyone
it.
else. Yeah.
A body's tax for the fools of our age, right?
So
So what's something that would be taxing to
foolish.
someone who's foolish, which could apply to like
Greed.
any of us.
Oh.
Greed.
But greed doesn't wax and wane.
And,
Well, like something
wealth
involving
does,
greed.
but like, I don't think it taxes your body necessarily. I think it's, power, ambition.
Or it's something. I mean, it's a tax, right? So it's something that a fool might give of themselves.
Tax returns.
What?
Yeah, like a covenant, like a promise.
Whatever it is, it's safer when there's less of it. But people who aren't smart do it more.
Body's tax for the fools of our age. It costs the fools their body. Of our
I got
age.
no idea.
Hang on.
To be honest,
This could be
Wolf's
applied to a
death
lot of
was
things.
Pretty close to that, I feel like, but
Yeah, okay. Well, we should make a decision.
oh wait. Oh no, never mind.
All right. So, seems that you're stuck. Don't worry. There's always ways out. Your characters may make rolls for hints, but I can only give you one hint per riddle.
Okay.
Depending on how well you roll, is how good the hint is. Make me your choice of one mental check.
One
We'll
mental
say
check.
the context of wax and wane only really applies to the moon if both are used. So I do think this is the moon. I think the answer is just that, but we can use
Well, what about the body's tax part?
I mean, every rotation of the moon ages your body.
Maybe.
That's true. Yeah.
Simpler than
It could just be it could be
Let's use our
time.
hint.
But there's no harm in getting a hint. He said we get one hint
Let's use our
per
hint. So,
riddle.
So one mental roll. Right.
does Marshall count?
Could I do a constitution check?
No. A mental ability score check.
Okay.
Mental.
Yeah,
Does
that'll have
Marshall
to-
count as mental?
Do a wisdom or something.
You all get to do it.
Oh,
What's
can we
based
all
off of
we
wisdom?
can all do it?
Yeah, you all get to do
Real
it, and I
roll.
pick the biggest one. Yeah.
So
Does Marshall count or no?
It's
It's not a skill check. It's an ability check, not a
Okay.
skill check.
Oh, ability
What-
checks.
what-
so I'll do a wisdom check, I guess.
One of the mentals.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Ability check.
Oh,
Nice. There it
That'll
is.
work. Okay, I think that's the highest you guys can get.
tight.
This is what you know. This is what you know, Toot. As you think on the riddle, your gaze falls over Roust. You remember all the fights that he was once in. You remember what he was once committed towards. You believe that perhaps the riddle is related to those that walk the warrior's path.
I relay that information. Wait, so then that would mean
If not Witch Wolf, was it?
yeah, but maybe just, I don't know. I really think it might be the
Scarseeker?
moon. Oh,
Scarseeker.
Scarseeker. Oh,
Yep.
Scarseeker. Yeah. Okay.
Well, hang on. No, it might be even less. It might just be a weapon.
More dangerous when I wax, safer when I wane.
A body's tax for the fool's of our age. I mean, Scarseeker is literally that. You're
Oh,
taxing
yeah,
your
yeah.
body
No,
for,
that has to be it.
and it's a foolish
Yeah.
pursuit.
Yeah. No,
Toot is
that
gonna
makes
blurt
sense.
Scarseeker.
Oh, he just said it.
An ominous click sounds.
Oh no.
No. No, fuck.
Can we stop blowing things out?
Although,
Is there any
your
way-
checks will reveal that you think you're close.
All right, like literally, right, wax
Barbarians?
is
What
to
about just
reveal a surface. Okay, so a weapon is more dangerous when drawn, safer when sheathed, and a body's tax for the fools of our age.
But like, what weapon? I don't. This seems like a little too general.
It could just be a weapon. Like,
well then
They got
it
the
could
riddle's
the
kind of
hint could
general.
have been
think
could have
weapons
been
wax
directed
away.
at anybody's. It's me specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I don't think it's directed at you. He's just saying.
He
that
literally
lies
said
in
you
what
remember
used to be,
Rouse.
which is a barbarian.
I'm still a barbarian.
You're a blind fighter, though, more.
I'm a
just a
barbarian subclass with fighter.
Rage?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That could be it too.
It could
but-
just be
oh.
rage. Yeah, it's a simple answer.
Yeah, I like that.
Dangerous when it's, waxed.
Who's
Safer
the
when
next
it's
person
off.
that's gonna blurt something
It's
out now?
taxing on my body because I can only do it a few times.
I want to do it.
And fools can't control their tongue.
Rage.
All right.
Oh god.
The lock. One of the locks open.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, that was
Just
one.
real
That,
quick,
That was
homies.
That was one of the secondary answers.
Let's get like an okay from the rest of the group before you just say a word, huh?
Is there some kind of like an investigation we can do to see if, because we can tell when a lock opens and we can obviously hear when a lock doesn't open. Is there any sort of visual that we can find to know whether or not
Investigation.
we have only one shot left at
Yeah.
this or something?
I'll do that.
I'll do an investigation check.
Detective Mo's on the case.
Hot damn, Mo.
You got a good one.
I'm the smart one.
Man, I love riddles. Okay.
I like riddles too, but I overthink them all the time.
Same. This bell ringing though.
I know it's so fucking ominous.
I know that bell is sick. You have 2 chances remaining before the lock is sealed forever.
So we gotta go.
Meaning that if you get 3 wrong,
Yeah, we only got 2 more fails.
Yeah.
We got this. We got this.
2 more fails, but 3 more locks?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
no. There's
No
4
more-
more. 4 more locks.
We're locked.
Oh,
Okay. All right. No more yell and shout. Everybody.
Okay.
yeah.
I agreed. We'll all agree. I'm
right,
agree.
Not yours.
All right, next is
To be fair, all the answers that we've put out so far did have good reasoning behind them.
Yeah.
I think that they're just too specific until
Yeah, we need to
should
keep
say
it
a little more
simple.
general.
Keep it simple.
sought in public, feared in private. Freedom, peace, stability. These are my gifts to thee.
Okay, so it's referring to my gifts. So these things are all coming from something. Let's see. Freedom, peace, stability. Safety, like maybe like a safe haven.
Not
That'd
gold.
be feared in private.
Oh, why would it be? Why
Companion?
would gold be
No.
feared in private?
Safety's a good one, right? You would fear for your safety in private. You'd seek out safety in public. It provides freedom, peace, and stability.
That's really
These are
good.
my
That's a good
gifts
one, but
to
let's just-
thee.
Way up.
Yeah.
That last one, gifts to thee are
What was the
throwing it
first
off
and
again.
second 2 answers? It was.
Mine could be speaking actually as the
What was the
prize
answer
of
to
the
first
chest, you know?
The first riddle was
The
Yeah.
answer to the first riddle was the moon, right?
No, it was
No.
Kalkatesh.
Oh, that's right.
Calcatesh and then rage.
So
Tesh, right.
the mine may be consistent across all these. That would be a really good thing to discover because abyssal isolation within my magic veins. But no, my is Kalkatesh in that scenario. And the second one doesn't have a my. This one,
The second one is referring to itself as.
It's
rage.
safer when I.
so it's-
Yeah.
safety is the gift of freedom, peace, stability.
But why would you
Fear in
fear
private.
safety in private?
Oh,
You
Because you fear
safety.
for your safety
Yeah.
if you're
Like-
alone.
Yeah, I like safety a lot. I think let's roll our hints just to be safe. Ironically.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nope.
By the way, I've literally never had the chance to do this, but I get to use my strength proficiency modifier or add proficiency modifier when rolling intelligence checks. What? It's a Minotaur thing.
I want
I've
that.
literally never once had the chance. Oh, fuck! Never mind.
Incredible.
yeah,
Are we
use
rolling
it.
for a
Add
clue?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a 17.
I was also thinking possibly it could be like quiet.
Hmm.
You seek
Fear the
quiet.
pride. Yeah.
Oh, that's
public,
true.
You fear silence in private.
I like that too. Freedom.
But
Quiet
peace
freedom.
could be a synonym of quiet, and the other two aren't.
Well, it'd be silence, right? Maybe.
All right, this is your hint. Let's see who rolled it. Roast. Roast thinks to the many friends that he has made. And he thinks, what is amongst the most important aspect one needs to have to make a relationship work?
Friendship.
Trust.
I think like trust, companionship, loyalty.
Loyalty. Sought in public. Loyalty feared in private.
You think that may not be the direct answer, but it is close to the actual one. That is all I can give you.
What I just said, or is that unrelated to what I just said?
Trust.
Trust. Okay.
That is not the answer, but it is
Yeah,
close.
but it's close.
close,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Well, it's on the right track.
Trust and safety to me are close, but
Roust has talked a lot about loyalty in the past. Trust and loyalty kind of fall in another.
But why
But
would
I
you
don't. I
why
don't.
would you
Yeah, I
fear
don't know
loyalty?
why you would fear it in private. I mean, maybe you could.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I feel like loyalty misses the mark a little bit, right? Like loyalty doesn't really bring freedom,
Maybe-
peace, or stability.
Maybe like
Faith?
like love.
Or faith?
Yeah.
When you seek faith in private, though,
yeah,
Yeah.
I
not
don't think it's
fear it.
feared.
He said it's adjacent to trust. Is that the word?
Yeah, it was close.
Hmm.
Freedom, peace, and stability. The feared and private part is the one that's
Yeah,
getting
that
me
is
the
hard
most.
part. Yeah.
I don't know how to interpret that.
Well, I get the vibes of like paranoia, of feeling.
Maybe that your companions
Safe.
aren't as loyal to you or something.
Yeah, I
It
I
could be love.
Yeah.
don't think you fear love in private.
If anything, it would be the opposite.
Because I don't know if private is referring to when you're by yourself or when you're just away from generally a lot of people. Like you could be with someone else.
Sure. Like behind closed doors, you fear it. Sort of
Yeah.
an idea.
Commitment.
Yeah, I was thinking commitment too, but
Security.
commitment is kind of the opposite of freedom, though.
Yeah.
In a certain sense, you know.
Us.
I think it's loyalty. And the only way I could interpret that is you're when you're by yourself, you're afraid that people aren't as loyal. That's all I can think of.
You could also like seeking out the truth in public, fearing it in private. Knowing the truth gives you freedom, peace, and stability.
But he said it's not true though.
What?
No, I said it wasn't trust.
He said it wasn't trust.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
The truth.
Truth.
the truth.
Oh, that could be it.
then
Sought
actually,
in public. Feared in private.
yeah.
Freedom.
Now that you say that, I'm
Yeah,
feeling more
yeah.
towards truth.
The truth. I'm with it. I agree.
The truth will set you free, right?
Yeah.
Well, the truth isn't always peaceful and stable.
Yeah, people fear it.
Yeah,
But
yeah. This is it.
But it's saying it gives you freedom, peace, and stability.
Well,
Once
Yeah.
you
I
accept
I mean,
it, though,
the truth,
you have peace and stability.
of mind, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess
100%.
I guess once you understand the truth, it is.
I'm all in on truth.
Rat
All
jab.
right. I mean,
The truth.
Yeah. I'll go with that. I'll
Is-
trust you guys on
Is
that.
that the party's
Yeah.
answer?
Any
Yes.
truthers
Yeah.
in chat?
Truth. Yes.
Makes
They're all
sense.
just fucking
Yeah.
Jabbing.
So be it.
I mean, everything we've said has made sense, but
So be it. Do you select truth?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Very well. The third lock opens.
Nice.
Holy
Oh.
Trippin'.
Stripping. Ooh. Halfway there.
The next riddle.
More than.
The truth will set you free.
Yeah, that's what did it for me.
Brought to the table, cut and served, never eaten. Fortunes decided. What are we? This
It's not-
This is a classic one.
This is not physical. This is like opinions. This is like something you'd tell people.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, kale.
Bruh!
Bread.
Bruh! That's one of the secondaries, bro!
It fits all of that.
Be right back. 2 seconds. Gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh. This is like
you cut
like
cards, right?
No, this is like fortune telling cards. Yeah, it's like tarot cards.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fortunes decided.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I think it is too.
I like tarot cards.
We came to the
or like-
same conclusion at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
It has
yeah.
to be it. That's a sign,
It's a
right?
deck of cards, right?
Yeah, cut
Yeah.
and served. Exactly.
Deck of cards.
Deck of cards. We can roll hint. Don't hurt. And he's not here, so he doesn't know we fucking got it.
Let's all leave as a joke.
Yo!
Ready? Here we go.
I actually
Oh.
do need to piss too, though, so I'm gonna head out.
Chat, you better not freaking tell him. You better not.
Water.
I swear to God.
How do I put AFK on myself? Wait.
Are we all going to the bathroom?
I don't need to. I'm
I was
not
just
gonna
gonna
go with you
grab
guys.
water, but I saw on a different stream somebody put
It's like-
AFK on themselves.
This is like at a freaking bar when Alex is like, "Hey, we're going to the bathroom. You should come." And I'm like, "No, I'm talking to someone." He's like, "No, we're going to the bathroom." Stop, dude. I
I'll
don't
go
need
to
to
the
go.
bathroom.
I'm back.
Great.
Do you have an answer for me?
He's back.
Maybe
Cards.
we have a hint though. Oh my God, what?
But not yet. We're not saying it out loud. That's what we're thinking.
You just did.
I didn't submit it. I didn't say final answer. I'm just saying that's what we're thinking. He's been listening to us.
I wanted to roll a hint. No, he's
That
not been listening to
one.
us. He's been away.
He's been giving.
guys,
he needs to listen to us so he can give us a hint. bitch.
Guys, I'm not gonna say. Oh, he said it on gotcha. No, it's not a gotcha game. All right, give me your. Did you already roll? Okay, give me your rolls.
We'd like to roll hints. Yeah.
Okay, rolling.
Ooh, and that's plus freaking 5 for my strength
Dang.
modifier. 24.
Big rolls.
The answer bears the visage of kings and queens and jesters
Yep.
alike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, cool.
Deck of cards.
Deck of cards.
Did we get it right?
We don't know yet.
Is that
gonna
your
submit
answer?
it.
I just came back. Sorry.
Are we good with submitting deck of cards? Not like a specific. I think the more general we are, the better.
Keep it simple, I think. Yeah.
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 So yeah.
Cards.
Yeah. Deck of cards.
Okay. The fourth lock opens.
Nice.
Yay.
Two
Okay.
more, baby.
Two more, baby.
Somehow
we got
the
two,
easiest
we got,
one so far.
We got 2 fails.
I just want to say it's very impressive how you can just bust out these riddles so easily.
I
mean,
ready.
it's written down.
I have
He has a stockpile.
hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see.
He's just making them up on the fly.
Many.
I thought he was making them up on the fly. I don't know, man.
No. Some of these are classics too.
You should watch
I
the
see.
end of Wonders Within
Yes.
and watch us fucking die.
It's really impressive, Arcadum. You made up this
Death by
entire
riddles.
campaign on the fly and all of the interwoven storylines. It's really cool, dude.
Yeah. I did that. Smile. One moment, please. Gotta check this one. This is a hard one. I have to make
Smiley face.
sure it's spelt right.
Make sure it's not too hard for us.
Oh no. You're almost there.
My cats are being so cute right now.
Wow.
Right, kitty.
What are they doing? Tell us everything.
They're sleeping on their new cat bed. They're very exhausted today because apparently last night when I was asleep, they accidentally turned on the Roomba.
Oh.
And that was the first time they ever saw that, and they were terrified.
All right.
Last night was a war.
Here we go. Lives without a body, hears without ears, speaks without a mouth. To whence it was born it returns. What
Ooh,
am
I like these.
This is a classic.
Spirit?
Once it was
Like a
born.
spirit or a ghost or a...
Let's focus on the first three. Hears without ears, speaks without a mouth. Actions, I imagine. Something along those lines. You know, your actions speak for you.
I don't know.
But hears without ears?
Yeah, not necessarily actions, but, similar vein.
Maybe an echo?
I think stories.
Well, how did the stories hear?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's the thing. It
Memories
hears without ears.
Right.
But
I'm
what
using,
does the
what is
story
a
hear?
story here?
Is made.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Stories make themselves, without ears.
There you go. Thank you.
Is it not an echo? It lives without a body, it hears without ears because it repeats it back to you. It speaks without a mouth, and it returns from whence it came.
I can't imagine an echo hearing, though.
Well, no, it hears what you said without ears because it comes back at you. Right?
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh,
too.
it does return where it was born.
Yeah. Shall we check, boys?
Yeah, let's do our checks.
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
Oh shit, big check.
Hey, watch this 20.
24.
I make my home in caves and cathedrals.
Echo, baby. Good one, Sam.
Yeah. Sam's right, for sure.
Everyone agreement?
Okay. Echo? Is that what we want to go with?
Echo,
Yes.
echo.
So be it.
Right.
Echo.
If I'm wrong, we got another shot anyway, right?
The fifth lock opens.
Woo! Okay. One lock left, boys. Let's go.
No, I thought it was 5. Oh no,
It's 6.
6. Oh, it was.
Okay.
Hi, kitty cat. What's up?
Wait, I'll be right back. While he's preparing this one.
Imagine having cats that use their cat bed. What the fuck is that like?
They use it sometimes.
I bought our cats a cat bed for the first time in forever for Christmas. And I was like, this will be nice. I'll put it in my room and they can hang out because they keep wanting to be in here. And my cats never pee on anything and they straight up just peed on this thing. And I was like, okay, all right.
Nice.
Message fucking received, boys.
I got them beds. They don't sleep on those beds, but this cat tree I put right next to my desk so they can listen to me talk and
But
play games
Yeah.
and
they'll
stuff.
happily sleep in the pile
They'll
of
sleep-
fucking
they'll sleep in the cat
boxes
tree.
I have from my office. The pile of boxes is really comfy, but fuck the cat bed.
Yeah.
Also, these cats are really making me be an adult because I had laundry out on the floor and they're like, this looks like a great spot to pee.
Oh no.
Dug in my clothes and just peed on my dirty laundry.
I'm so glad our cats have never done that.
And then I was like,
Fuck.
oh, I guess I'll stop leaving clothes on the floor. I'll just do my laundry. How about that?
Got 'em.
Bro, I finished my freaking cold brew and I'm not okay.
You
Like, it
hyped
was
up?
too strong. Or...
You need to do a lap, man?
I finished my cold brew and I am not okay.
You got the shakes, bud?
I gotta look at the shakes. I'm standing up and jittering right now.
When I was in college, there was a drink at a local place called the ER 911, and I used to get it if we were doing tech weekends. And holy shit, I was too small for that. It was like a 7-shot espresso drink, and I was like, "It's fine, it'll keep me alive."
When I was
It
doing
felt awful.
when I was doing hardcore Final Fantasy raid prog, I used to make this stuff called speed juice. And it was just 2
Is that like
Red
what
Bulls.
Honey Boo Boo drinks?
It was like 2 Red Bulls in a cup with some pomegranate syrup.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Yeah.
My food's
I just downed the whole thing.
Whoops, sometimes I still think about that energy drink we got from that place.
Yeah.
That shit was actually unreal.
Yeah.
I wish I could recreate it.
Fucking wild. Man, I want to get like a Jamba Juice now.
I'm gonna go with
Thinking
I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Liz thought. Oh, never mind. Did I miss anything?
Not yet.
Nope.
Okay,
not
cool.
yet.
I am trying to decide how classic I want to go, but there's no way I'm gonna do a riddle on stream and not do this one. So.
Well, just drive fast and eat ass.
Oh, I'm glad you like that, dude.
Fucking love your character. It's so damn good. Sorry, okay, I had to let that out.
All right. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Final riddle. If you say me, you break me. To some I grant peace, to others madness.
promise.
Secrets.
Yeah, secrets.
Ah.
Promise.
Yeah, to break a secret. Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be it.
Let's
These
roll
secrets
our
can drive you
checks.
Crazy.
But
That would totally like fit like everything about this campaign.
It's what? What do you think it is?
Secrets.
A secret.
I don't think it's secrets.
Okay.
Well, we will find out.
It's another 24 for
Damn,
Venmo.
all these
Okay.
20s.
Glad we're using all these now.
Your hint is I am golden.
Silence.
Yeah, silence is golden.
Oh.
Yep. You're right.
Great. Tight.
Tight, tight, tight.
Oh yeah, silence.
Mo gets close to the lock and then doesn't say anything.
Nice.
The sixth lock opens.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys almost fell for my trick.
+1 RP.
That's one of
Oh,
my
if-
that's one of my favorite ones. That if you say silence, that's not silence.
Yep.
It's one of my one of my old tricks.
You want your own tricks? You piece of shit. Open the chest.
Wow. Okay.
No, I hear. Tell me a story. I was joking.
No, it's fine, bro.
Tell it.
He was joking. Don't punish us for him.
Glory, yep. This one time a couple of years ago, this one player did the same puzzle and said,
Yep.
Did you actually get a play with that before?
Yeah.
And they didn't get it as a result.
Well, because one of the
Who was
reasons that I do that
Who was it?
is because that's such a classic riddle that most people know it. So I add in an extra pitfall that if they actually say it, that's not silence, and that's how I catch them. And I caught this guy because I knew he was on fucking Riddle Master, or whatever the fuck it's called, that website, and he was trying to look him up because all of his answers kept lining up to him, and I was like, all right, I got you, motherfucker.
cheater. Dan's game.
I'm so glad Mo's fucking dumb foolery actually ended up being helpful in this scenario.
Yeah. You just accidentally did that.
He did.
I mean, I just did that because what his character
He
would
was
do.
trying to be Mo,
It's just
and it
being
was.
mad.
Yeah. Mo is the key.
All right. With that, the chest opens, and inside you can see a blade, a longsword with a solid black blade, and 3 diamonds twinkling in the handle.
Looks closely at my Shadow of Tyre shirt.
Okay.
Are you wearing it right now?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Aw.
I am holding a black blade.
You want to check if it's cursed, or you think we went through enough trouble that there's no way they cursed it?
Emote only off. We good?
Yeah, you can let him go.
You can
them
let
go.
him go.
I'll still
All the
look at
chat.
Roast and say. I'll still look at Roast and go, well, I've already got one.
Rouse
Yeah,
will,
that's yours, big guy.
he'll squint a little bit and then he'll take off the Fist of Glint and set it on the ground.
Can I have it back?
Yeah, he'll push it towards Toot. And then he'll reach out and grab the longsword.
All right, here we go.
Dude starts hugging his fist of glint.
What items are you attuned to?
Oh boy. How many attunement slots do I have right now?
3.
3 at your current level.
So I am currently attuned to, I believe the moon mark requires it. Attunement, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pride call.
Okay.
And as long as does the bandana that I wear around my eyes
Nope.
now require one? No. Okay. Then I have 2 things I'm attuned to. Now that I gotten rid of the fistic glint, that is.
Here we go.
I'm just gonna hold it. I'm not gonna attune to it.
This
I have
item
one
has
open slot.
This
I
item
have my
has art.
exploding shovel still.
I have 2 slots, Sag.
Let me.
I slowly pog.
Thou art shall poggeth into thine infinite. Oh god, this fucking thing is awesome. Okay, and here you go. Very simple, very straightforward. Here you go. I'll put it in Shadow of Tyre.
Whoa.
That's what it looks like. Don't worry, chat, you'll see it in a second.
It's very beautiful.
Cool.
Artists right here. I don't know who they are, though.
Please tell me this thing is super long.
It is fairly long. It's not like Sephiroth long, but it's pretty long.
How long?
6 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's as
that's
tall as I am, baby. Let's go.
awesome. Oh, that looks so cool.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I have to go drag this out of my fucking back door here.
Punished roast. I do the guts pose where I'm looking away from the camera perspective, and
So
I've
it's
got
more
the
of
big
a-
sword.
It's more of a great sword then.
You know, I'm really happy that you
Yeah.
finally replaced the hammer, though.
Me
Like,
too.
truly. I know. I know you didn't want the hammer.
Okay, here we go. This is the weapon that I have been waiting to give to your party for quite some time.
Sick.
Make me Arcana checks, please, to identify it.
Oh,
Okie dokie.
I don't know Arcana.
come on, Zach. Oh wow.
8.
Nice.
Do we know what this water up here does? I could use my last lucky, but I definitely want to have my
16.
luckies for a
I
fight.
would say
We're
don't
gonna
worry
have a
because he's
fight.
going to attune to it regardless.
It might be
Yeah, he's gonna
sufficient.
use it.
15 Arcana.
also-
16 was our
16?
highest.
16 was the highest.
16 Arcana reveals to you. This weapon's name is Deseo, the Gambler's Delight.
What? Holy shit, dude.
This is a +3 longsword.
Yo!
And within it are sealed 3 wishes made by the gamblers of the past, bound there by Sekocuse himself.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, guys.
This is our sword, boys. This is our sword.
This is literally the sword of our story.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the hero sword right now. You bear the hero sword.
I will become punished roast. Defeat our enemies.
So do we have access to wishes?
What you have access
No.
to
It
are
has 3 wishes locked in it from previous gamblers.
essentially you have 3 grand gambles. Here's the funny thing about this. Deseo has been wielded 5 times previously, and each wielder of Deseo has, regardless of whether or not they knew about it, the various acts that the wielders have performed have been stored within the diamonds on the blade, and it's always
So
the
cool.
last 3 achievements. So the last 3 achievements are the grand gambles, like great gambles of fate, that the last user of the weapon performed and succeeded on. So therefore, these 3 grand gambles are representations of what those actions were. And
So
they,
one day this
That's
sword
so
might
cool.
fall to someone else, and our last 3 actions will be imprinted into the blade.
yep,
Wow.
this is this weapon is actually the reason why I named your original campaign Gambler's Delight.
Yay!
Wow.
That's so cool,
fucking awesome,
guys.
dude.
So, let's go over it. The 3 grand gambles that are stored within it were by. Let's see. I'm finding. Oh yeah, it was him. The last wielder of Desale, his name was Peril. Spelt
Cool name.
Pryll. He was a half-elf bard. Specifically, he was one of the non-magic bard variant types, and he was one of the 7. Peril's achievements were the Grand Seduction. He was able to convince an ogre war chief to sleep with him for no reason.
Nice.
Absolutely
He sounds like a gamble to me, dude.
no reason whatsoever.
What a legend.
He did it for no reason.
Absolute hero.
He literally just suddenly just said, "Hey, Arcadum." I'm like, "Yeah, can I sleep with the ogre chiefess?" Why? No reason. Okay. It's gonna be hard though, because she thinks your kind is disgusting, and there's this whole racial back and forth. Nat 20. All right, but she might like you, but you still have to convince her. Nat 20. All right.
My man.
And then he just did it.
When it hits, man.
All right, so Grand Seduction grants you a natural 20 on any check in order to entice someone to be your lover. This does not mean that it's mind control or that it will force them to, but you will have the best possible chance, but it cannot turn an impossibility into a possibility, to be clear.
Harem.
All right, so this is a +3 longsword, yeah?
Yes, it is.
All right, I'll adjust my macro for or my
Yep.
button.
All right, so
or
so
do you want to do it so I don't mess it up? 'Cause I might.
I'll do it. The second achievement that is stored in this blade is the Grand Slam. Specifically, Peril ate 200 pancakes because the barbarian bet that he couldn't. And so Peril took off his pants and ate 200 pancakes. And then, when he was done eating them, he looked at the barbarian and he said, "What?" I'm sorry. Surely there's more syrup. You had to have been there. It was very funny. This grants a natural 20 on a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Bro, just listen to this carefree life they had before the end. You know?
No, fuck.
Like, this fucking guy had it good, dude. Let me just tell you.
So there's a what was the first roll?
Natural 20 and persuasion check to entice someone to be your
Persuasion?
lover. Yeah.
To be my lover?
Yeah. But any persuasion check is fine.
Okay. I'm
And then 20 on a con save.
a married man now. And then con save. Okay, cool.
Yep. And then the third one is...
Are these like single time rolls, by the way?
That is correct. They're single
okay.
uses of the wishes stored within the diamonds. And the third one, unfortunately, is Peril's death. And this is the last smile. In their final session, I believe it was against the Djinn Lord of chapter No, it was chapter 12. While facing the Djinn Lord, Peril took the last remaining living, dying Seven into his arms to block a bolt of lightning. And he asked me not to spare him, but to give him just enough strength to toss the halfling over the side with the featherfall active. I told him that he needed to make the sufficient roll to survive long enough, and he did.
Oh shit.
Damn.
That's amazing.
Unfortunately, that halfling died to the poison that was enacted in them, and that campaign came to the end. But Peril's sacrifice was remembered by DeSale, the Gambler's Delight, and as such, you may roll a natural 20 on a death saving throw.
Oh shit, that's huge.
Oh boy.
Great.
That's fucking big.
I will do this sword justice, I promise.
It is attunement. You have to be
Damn
a chaotic
fucking straight.
alignment.
I am definitely chaotic now. Yeah.
Now?
I have been.
Now.
He used to be very
You were very
Straight
like
down the middle.
reserved at first, yeah.
yeah, and then
Enjoy.
thank you, sir.
That's so. I just kind of say I love the idea of a character's actions being.
All right, I'm gonna
left behind
try
their
to
weapon.
adjust
That's so cool.
my. Is it the Gambler's Delight or just
Yep.
Gambler's Delight?
The Gambler's Delight.
The Gambler's Delight. You got it. Let me adjust my macro.
Oh, finally got to that moment.
He fucked, he ate, and he died.
Yeah.
That is the complete life of the Gamba.
So we haven't opened like this one, right?
Yeah, now let's do the riddles for all of them.
Oh God.
Toot starts walking off, hugging his hammer, like he got his toy back.
Kraus is just like in awe at this
Hey,
thing.
don't you fucking go anywhere, Toot.
He's doing like cool poses with it and shit. He loves it.
All right.
It's is it 1d8?
It's
For a long
1d10
sword?
when wielded with two hands,
Okay.
which I presume
Oh.
you would be doing.
I'll always be two-handing this, yeah, so I'll 1d10 it. And then a crit would be 2d10.
Man, I miss Peril. Hope Randy's doing okay now. Last I heard, he was getting his doctorate, medical doctorate, I think.
Aw.
Reach out to him.
I've tried.
Oh.
Yeah, the unfortunate truth is that out of the hundreds of people that I run for, only like 6 of them talk to me anymore.
Oh.
It's okay. I knew it was the risk that would happen when you make it a business to spend time with people. 'Tis the risk.
Does that look correct?
That looks correct to me. Yeah.
Dang, already got his macro ready.
I just
Hell
adjusted the one I already had.
Man. Finally gave you guys the sword. God, I've been waiting a long time for that one.
I have a plus 12.
Was there-
without hold on.
Oh.
Nice. Sick.
Oh no, wait, I gotta do this.
Plus 16! What the fuck?
When it's time to slam, it's time to jam. Anyway, that is what you find in the chest.
I assume there was no way for them to have ever gotten that sword during their first season. Like, this sword has been here, loristically, has been here for a while.
Well,
It's possible Tyr found it and moved it. You know?
it's well, the truth of it is that I had designed for them to find it at some point, but when they moved the story ahead very quickly, I didn't want to deny them a chance to find it, so I just switched it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
we do best, baby.
Thankfully, I write with a lot of threads like that, So where it's not that this is where Deseo was, but an artifact of great power. So that way I can ride around that, and then I have those. I like to make doors, not walls, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course. All right, we're trying to open the rest of these puppies, or what?
Might as well have a peek.
All right. We want to pick the tree one next.
Ross isn't even listening. He's just like admiring this fucking massive sword.
Trap check.
Zach dodges it a little bit as you walk by.
Investigation. Well, that's a crit.
Holy fuck.
All right.
Damn, these investigation rolls, my dude.
I mean, he has +8.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
I'm a
so many nat
detective.
ones in battle.
No traps. It is locked, however.
Do you want to do
Well.
it or shall I?
Yeah, let the rogue handle this. Oh god.
All right.
Why did I do this to myself?
Our gestures towards the.
Damn. Ooh.
All right, you unlock the chest.
He smirks, kind of shocked at us.
Sometimes I forget
I
you can
did
do
it.
that.
I did it.
Inside,
Why
you
do
find
look
two
as surprised
potions.
as I am?
Inside, you find 2 potions of heal. That's heal,
Oh.
as in the spell, as in 70 hit points.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Hey, these will well, they heal us, you know.
Yeah, give me one.
Okay. Give us one.
She tosses it in the air and then pockets it. Slight handshake. Oh! Kick.
All right, that chest you kick, and you're like, ouch, because it doesn't open. And it's locked.
Where do you think this was? Zelda?
No, part of me thought maybe it would be like not locked.
Why don't you handle this one? He kind of sits back smugly.
No, you're really good at it. I think you should do it.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Oh my god.
And bam!
The back and forth ego stroking between you two has always cracked me up. No, by all means, you're the better one. No, I insist. All right.
We're like this in person too. It's really awful to be around.
I can't wait.
Yep.
We're just sat in the middle of a whiskey wagon.
But you're fucking handsome.
You're so fucking cool, dude.
We need
Right.
to play Drunk Quest with Arcadum.
Can't
Oh
confirm.
boy.
I don't know if he's ready.
All right,
I don't know.
as you open the chest, inside this one is ooh, nice. Inside this chest, you find 2 scrolls of fireball.
Oh.
Ha, chihuahua.
Us looks at them, then looks at Mo with a concerned look on her face.
Do you have to be arcane? Oh wait, I am now. Oh shit, I can use this. Is it like, can anyone use a scroll, or is it only people that are like arcane focused?
It takes an Arcana
I know.
check to use the scroll correctly, but you can
Okay.
use it.
We could give him to the smart guy.
Yeah, you know, you're right. I don't
don't
really trust myself with
with it.
this.
Yeah,
Although to be clear, you can just cast it because you
My crack.
you did cocaine.
Yeah, okay. No, I actually think I might be able to make this work.
No, I really think we should give it to that
Oh
guy.
no, I insist. And he puts it in his pants
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
for a rainy day.
Us panicked. Is like,
Well, give me one of them, because you're not fucking having 2.
Yeah, no, we'll give the other one to the smart guy.
Us panics.
turns around.
Could you look after this for me?
Sure.
Flourishes scroll of fireball.
Take scroll.
Wow, look at how handsome, beautiful. Look at that.
What?
I'd like to sleight a hand Mo as he walks past for the scroll.
It's
All
in
right.
my pants.
All
bro.
right, all right. Make no.
I know where it is.
Make me a sleight of hand check. All right. Please don't roll low. Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
All right, Mo, as you walk by Ost, she goes for it, and instead just comes your
Oh
Just
no.
grabs ass.
just grabs some ass.
Married.
I'm married.
We can't. But I mean, you really
Let's get the
in
next
front of
chest,
all the others.
Raph will snap out of it and go, "What the fuck just happened?"
Us is furiously trying to pick this lock.
Dude is staring.
Can't pick it.
fucking can't
Panicking. Drops these tools.
Do you need help with that? He walks up closer.
Why don't you do it?
Hey, why don't you guys? Hey, you know what? Let's just, social distancing.
Yeah, you're right.
Us is gonna leave.
Oh my god. Oh, he's flustered now.
Dude, I can
you
imagine
guys do
us
that?
go outside and it's just like give herself her own dressing down, just like can't believe you
Us
fucking
goes
did.
outside. She kneels in front of the fountain. Goes and just dunks her own fucking head in the fountain
Zach just watches.
and just stays there.
Crazy times the clone
Hair
hat.
is everywhere.
Just screaming into the water.
Yeah, there's just bubbles rising to the surface.
Hey Mo,
Art.
listen, I won't tell Rixie, okay? You're
You better not, or we're all dead.
Yeah, don't worry. We won't say anything. I'm sure
on a
he doesn't
completely
either.
unrelated note.
It didn't seem like the right timing, or I didn't see any tension. It came out of nowhere. I did always wonder. There was that kind of especially early on. When she
Meanwhile, at the Red Star of Anareth, infidelity. All right.
You are not safe.
As you fumble with this one, too. God, you guys just like this one. Just when you roll a 1 and you accidentally stroke your homie, you're like, oh fuck. And now fuck. Eventually, you're able to pop the chest. Oh shit. Inside, you find 2 scrolls of haste.
Ooh. I look at Roast. Eyebrows wiggling.
He's already doing like the back and forth little hop thing. Let me get him.
Do you need to be arcane focused for this too?
Well, you can cast it,
Okay.
but
1 for me. He puts it in his pants, and another for me, and he puts it in his pants.
Whoa. What was that
I
just
don't-
now?
Look,
What are those?
it makes you fast, like really fast.
I need ass.
What? So, okay, listen. So all he saw was that you shoved 2 things in your pants and said they make you fast.
He has 3 scrolls in his pants. The bulge is growing.
He's gonna go.
I can use it on you if you want.
No, please don't. He thinks you're talking about your dick. He just takes a step back.
I
I'm
keep
married, Mo.
dude.
I thought you were. What's happening to you?
What's happening to you?
First you're hitting on us, and now you're trying to
Scroll of Bible in his pants,
Toward
alright?
It's fucking Spider-Man
I was
at each
trying to
other.
get hit.
I
I'm
would
sure
joke
you
with
didn't
me
mean
being
it.
a bottom, but I'm not a pincushion, man. Come on.
I can think about it as like the slow motion Os going in to steal. Oh fuck, no. And they both look down at her hand. Oh, oh no. All right, yeah, that's what you find there. Though.
It's okay. We're like
You know what?
buddies, It's just
This is for
a
good
love
heaven.
cup. Love cup. That's what you did.
I'd prefer
No,
that.
no, it wasn't that, alright? I tried to get the fucking scroll. Oh my god.
Us is just stripping
It's okay. I mean, friends can give each other love cups.
Two displaying his backstory.
Don't fucking call it that.
Okay.
Just having flashbacks of the drunk Mo face that L drew. I can't unsee it.
Dude, stop. All right. Roll for that.
Keep opening chests.
All right.
Is he done already?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you pop that one, and inside
Let's
this
go.
one, you find 2 more potions of heal.
Oh god.
Spread these around.
That's level 6 magic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
he'll kind of try not to make eye contact with
Ast
Ast.
is dripping wet. There's water on the floor.
Did you go swimming?
Yes.
He's gonna avert his gaze and slowly hold up a scroll, or a potion of healing. Oh wait, you already have one. Here, and he gives it to Rose.
Oh, he just like grabs it. Okay.
This is for healing. Here,
Ooh,
Toot,
can I
this
have
one's
one?
for you.
There's so much spaghetti in this room right now.
Mo, I was trying to grab the scroll, okay? I have no interest in your beef.
Holy shit.
That's a little insensitive. You could have just asked me instead of going in, you know.
Just needed to
Ralph's
clear
just
the air,
grabbing his
alright?
head. He thinks he's going insane.
Zach, I'm really sorry. This is not how it usually is.
I'm finding that harder and harder to believe.
I thought we left casual racism in the last session. Here we go again.
I don't want
Look,
beef.
I don't care what your intentions were. Let's just not, you know. It's best we forget about it.
Please, can we?
It's okay. We're all
Hey guys,
friends. I mean,
check this out. Rouse has like the big long sword on his back now. Huh? That looks cool, right?
Yeah, that's great, Rouse. Wipes sweat off his brow and goes back to open chest.
God, you
And
two.
then when Mo turns around, Rouse is gonna look at Ost and do like the size thing where he's holding his hands in front of him and like slowly pulling them apart. And,
Oh
like,
my God.
like he's doing like the tell me when face.
Ast will slap his hands and go,
It was his ass.
Oh. And I'll just like go look in the shit.
However, the cake, in Ost's mind, he must never know.
I'm going to trigger a trap.
Oh, man. Go trigger a trap. Fuck, just take me, please. All right, as you open this one, inside that chest, you find a scroll of Revivify.
Ooh.
I am
Hands it
definitely
to-
not worried at all about us finding this very convenient room full of treasures we'd need if we were to get into a big, dangerous fight.
Just thinking that.
as
I'm not sure
as
what you
all-
mean.
Really great.
As he opens the chest, Toot says,
Good job, champ.
and then he cups him on. He cups him.
Whoa! Okay. Mo shoves him. Everyone got to stop touching a Mo. This is not okay. Where's PR?
This is what
I feel like
It's
I
what
have to
buddies
now,
do.
just out of
We're
principle.
buddies, right? I don't think Haas did anything wrong. I mean, it's okay.
Don't you dare, dear boy.
Jesus.
Okay.
What did this?
This
I
is
thought-
for
I
me and
thought
my
we were
wife
friends.
only.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I mean,
What was that?
My wife would eat me if I touched somebody else, so I'll
What was that?
Wait, what the fuck did he just say?
Let's see. Like, Mo's gonna fucking access his memories and see if there's if he can realize what Toot just said.
The Cyclopean eye opens. You can't be sure, but there are so many ominous shadows in your bedroom now.
Oh no, he was there. He was there.
Or was he? I don't know. I don't know for sure. There's just enough doubt. No. Jesus.
This is
Oh,
quickly
it's
becoming my
fine.
favorite session, and it's the most unlikely reasons why in place.
I did it
have
to him too, and
attained
it was
The
fine. So
gambler's
don't worry about
delight.
it.
Now sexually assault each other. Fuck, man.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Sam?
Did what?
I cupped him too. You know, it's not a big deal.
This is not
Ast
okay.
is massaging her
Just a
temples.
slap of meat for you people.
I'm gonna stop objectifying me.
You're more than beef, Mo. Look at you open all these chests. I'm so proud of you.
Punch him in the face.
Oh man! All right,
How many chests are there?
you pop.
This
This
is
the last one.
No,
You
there's
pop-
one more. The long one.
Oh, wait. Oh yeah. Okay, so you open that. Oh yeah, that one's not been. Oh. As you open that safe, you find 3 stalks
you-
of mithril.
Are you keeping track of this,
Sweet.
by the way?
I've written it down.
Oh, you good. Okay.
3 stocks.
Yeah, measurements for like crafting.
All right, cool.
Awesome.
He'll take him. This is probably fancy.
Hey, wait.
Who's gonna
can
hold on
I-
to that revivify though?
Can I look at the mithril he
I gave
just
it to you.
grabbed?
Oh, you gave it to me? Oh.
Yeah.
It's 3
we need more
three
mithril.
mithril stocks for crafting.
Sick. Wait, I still have 5 mithril spear tips that I got on that island we went to. That first island.
Really?
Is it the same stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'll throw it in the bag then. So I'll make that 8 mithril stocks.
Dude, I still have an eternity potion, a revivify potion, and a revivify scroll now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last one. Hey guys, this is the last one. We want to gather around in case
Yeah,
it's...
that's the big one.
I'm gonna check it first. All right, first trap check because this is the one that looks different than the others.
Okay.
Oof.
I'll still kind of lean on the wall with her arms folded.
I think. Do I have another Lodos of Tyre? No, I think. I used one for the coffin, one for this. Oh, I used it for this safe, so I don't. Okay. So I will try to unlock it and open it. Nice.
Click, 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 click. Pop open the chest, and inside you find. Ba-da-ba-da, boom, 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 boom. All right, a long, shadowy cloak.
Ooh. Can I investigate it?
You sure can.
That's really long. The whole. Damn.
Is it Arcana check?
Yep.
Should we all do it?
Gather around, kids. There's a. I gotta stop saying that. Gather around, everyone. There's a cloak.
Please.
26.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think that's a nat for him. I think.
That is, yeah.
All right, this is called the Coil of Agathis.
Oh well.
All right,
Go to pick it up.
the Coil of Agathis is a magical cloak that requires attunement. It grants advantage on stealth checks, and it grants a climb speed of 30 feet due to the fact that the cloak is actually a cloak of shadowy tendrils that allows one to move across any surface.
Oh, sick.
whoa.
He will slowly walk over to Austin, motion to drape it over her. Milady. I believe you were
The
looking for
second
a
he gets
magical item.
within like 2 feet, her eyes are welded shut.
I think you're scaring her.
Would you like me to put it on you?
What?
Would you like me to put the cloak on you? Are you cold?
This is getting really weird. Stop making it awkward.
Sure.
He goes and he drapes the cloak over.
Oh my god. Shina penatino. Kimojinas kamos.
Draped around.
Kimoji
What are you attacking shit? What's going on?
Nah, I'm just trying to fix this, making sure it works. Sorry.
So, great. We got loot.
This room is cursed. Let's leave.
You know, he's
What
right.
happens in the loot room stays in the loot room.
There was no traps in this room, and it somehow left us more
except
scarred
for the
than
things
anything
that we're taking
else.
out of it.
Okay. Sorry, I totally forgot about the ambience chat. I have been too busy dying from loss of breath.
Us feeling of.
I will keep it going, Arcadum. Here.
Us feeling of elation for this cape is clashing real hard with just the morbid embarrassment, resulting in not really anything.
The dichotomy of Sam stripping.
Just numbness.
Yeah.
Numbness.
Dazed. Reeling.
About to break.
About to break.
About to break.
But she'll do like a 12 in it and be like, very nice.
I am the princess.
Careful. This is new for. Okay.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Can I
Pointing
check
at that big thing. Perception check.
What are your specialized sea magic, man?
20.
Ooh.
Dirty.
Backwards 69.
All right. As you take a look forward, Zacharias, you can see that the way below is sealed by a shadowy star. The great statue above it appears to be depicting that of a human in armor dripping shadow.
Dude, I just have to say that the shadow or the statue is so freaking cool looking. Okay.
It's got some nice drip.
Okay. That was good. I'll give you that one.
The DM holding rocks above the party and deciding not to drop them this time.
Okay.
You only live because I
my
allow
God.
it.
There's another room with chests. Holy shit.
Yeah. There's
Oh.
also another hand with like a mirror in front of it, like the one that we saw the first time. But like in character, we don't know that. Okay, guys.
So you were just inspecting this, yeah? This
we were
big thing over
inspecting
here?
this. Yeah.
All right, cool.
From what we can tell, is there any kind of like a mechanism on here?
There is
Or-
something written here that you can read with eyes of the Runekeeper, though.
I approach.
All right, and there, written upon the stone, it says, "Thy way is sealed, for as long as the false god reigns."
Oh, that's pretty straightforward.
He'll read it out loud.
Gotcha. Kill another god, and then we can keep going. Question. If this is all Tyr's place, why would he make a sealed entrance that explains the way to get through is to kill one of his own creations? You know, that's kind of fucked up. There must be like a back
anyone
door.
could kill it.
You know, why not just not write that there? And then we wouldn't know how to open it.
I mean, we've barely looked around. It's worth checking. If I like walk around the sides, does it say anything different, like on the sides at all, or?
Yes, on the sides you can see that there is mad scribbling, kind of etched into the stone. You can see the same words at the front written over and over again, but somehow incorrectly spelt and difficult to decipher. Well, the eyes of the Runekeeper allow you to read it, but to a normal person they'd be difficult to decipher. The scribblings of a madman.
Okay, so what Zach just read out wouldn't have been very. It's not clearly written. It's like actually, you know, etched in like a mad scribble.
Yeah, etched into the stone. The only exception is the one at the front.
Okay. So, but they say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
just
the
on
way
the
they're
side.
displayed though. This one is
Right.
displayed nicely and officially, and
Yeah.
these ones are like crazy ramblings.
Interesting.
I suppose the short answer is he wasn't necessarily, as far as we're concerned, in his right mind.
Maybe
Who
he just wanted to make a
Who
game.
is?
You just say gang?
Game.
Game. Oh, okay.
Sick individual. Well, I guess let's do a loop before we head down to the Creamy Center.
Yeah, now that we're in front of this like opening
Please
here,
don't ever say that again, please. I'm begging you.
I'm having too much fun this episode. I'm sorry.
can I tell what this is? Is this water?
Feeling a little silly.
What
today.
is what?
What is this?
Oh, you mean this ominous thing in this room? Well,
this thing that looks like a gigantic gaping hole.
Well, I'm glad you
Right
asked me
center
that,
yet.
oh Dodger, because inside of this, you see a massive cathedral lined with pews for worship. You can see that there is, in fact, a large something here. You will have to get closer to investigate what.
I don't think we should go in there yet.
A cathedral. Yikes.
I mean, we suspect that's where the god is, correct?
Right, but don't we want more information? We've only checked out the right side of the wing. It looks like it's mirrored over here.
He just wants loot.
And you don't? What the hell? Am I crazy?
Of course I do. I'm just making you responsible.
Thanks.
Wow.
Walks off.
You're replaceable. All right.
I want to look into this thing really bad.
Me too.
Hey, how about, let's check one room, okay? And if it's, not important, then we can go in, okay? Can we do that? Oz, help me out here. He's gonna make direct eye contact with me.
She
Dude,
does not.
senses-
She does not meet his eyes.
Dude senses the awkward tension
Alright,
and like blocks the eyesight.
His curiosity will overtake him, and he'll step in here and look into this,
Roast.
whatever this is.
Oh, okay.
God damn, I hate fucking roast.
All right. As you walk
He's
into
dumb, bro.
as you
He
walk
just wants to look.
as you walk into the cathedral, your footfalls echo within the depths of the depths of the grand structure. The echoes permeate the walls and can be heard all the way on the other side. Tomes of unknown origin line the southern wall. To the west, there appears to be a place where a priest might sit and do various administrative tasks. To the east, you can see that the walls are lined with the same tapestries found on the outside, and furthest to the north, the pews stretch long and far, with urns for incense placed beside them, until finally, far into the furthest back of the room, you can see an altar, flanked by twin statues of the same large one found before.
Mo's gonna walk up and try to grab Roast and drag him back.
He like flinches a little bit. It's like, whoa, man,
Don't go in yet.
what is this? And he leans over into the
I
hole.
don't know,
looks.
and I don't care to find out right now.
As
He's gonna try to-
as you lean over and look inside, you see only darkness, a deep hole indeed. But you swear, Rouse, that you feel something else look back at you.
Oh God.
Oh, we found
Like-
our enemy.
Takes
I
a step back.
physically drag him back.
He'll come with him. Yeah.
Can
What
we
was
not?
it?
There's something in there, man.
Yeah, obviously. It's the creamy center of the room.
Stop saying that.
Us gags and keeps walking. Audibly gags.
That room is blocked with shadow.
Was it like that before? Because he was on the way this way when he
I was in
turned
the
back.
middle of about to describe it, and then Roust walked in and you left.
Okay.
Do I feel anything coming off the shadow, or is it just?
No loot. I have I have Devil's Sight. Can I see through it, or is it like an actual barrier?
You could see through it. But it
Okay.
is a barrier.
But it's also a barrier. Got it.
It's like physical to the touch.
It is.
Okay.
I think this is Arcadum's way of saying, you got your loot. Now go.
I think it's his way of saying you went in the cathedral, bitch.
Toot will take out another good berry, bless it, and throw it in.
What are you doing, Toot? Feeding the water?
Nothing.
Whenever you say that, it means nothing good.
Toot, stop.
Well,
No.
let's check the middle room.
Oh, he said no. This guy said no. Well, we could check the left wing. Wait,
Stop. Sorry, my cat.
I mean, the wings look pretty symmetrical from the hallway. We could check it.
I just like to be thorough, but I'm open for whatever.
Sure.
We could also use this. If we are gonna go in the middle.
Do we
I blessed it.
need to?
I don't know, but maybe.
I might
Fine,
feel a
we've only
lot
been here an
luckier.
hour.
I might feel a lot luckier if I drink it. Who knows?
Let's check left.
Smart
first.
guy, you're looking pretty fatigued.
I'm fine.
My words are
Take a break. You want to take a break?
unpowered as well, a little bit. If you know what I mean.
Sure, let's take a break.
I got a hoarse throat.
I think you have a bull throat.
Okay.
I kill him.
Okay.
I kill Russ.
I kill him. Just dies.
I stomp on him while he's doing that.
He's dead.
The time for mercy has passed, apparently. All right, is the party
last-
resting?
The last memory of Deseo the Gambler's Delight is Rose being killed by Mo for
Yeah,
making
what-
a cow joke.
Arcadum, can we just play this out? What would the gems do on Deseo if he dies this
He
fast?
just died right now.
Are there
yeah.
3 gems worth of things that have happened, or would it just be empty?
Let's see. It would have given him the gamble for love because he loves a monster. Let's see.
It would have given him secondhand embarrassment from when he saw me grab your ass, and then death.
And then death.
Why is everybody always just like, wow, how could you say about Sarah? She's literally
a monster.
a monster!
I know.
Everyone's freaking out at Mo, and he was like, "She's a monster. She is.
Sharon is a disgusting
She's
fucking monster.
Anyways, continue.
Yikes, bro.
I'm a monster too, to be fair. Go ahead.
I did that.
I did that. Smile. Do you guys rest?
No, I want to know what the other ones were.
I'm on top of the statue, just sitting.
Okay. Tell me you're a bird.
Acceptable. You are.
We-
a bird.
The other one is the gamble against Babylon,
Nice.
and the third one would probably be the moment with Omen inside of the Violet Orb when you were careening through the Astral Sea.
I see.
Unless you do something cooler before then, you die.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
just died,
investigate the
Nice,
statue's
he just
head.
died, so
I just
that's it.
died. Oh, okay. I pick up his sword.
I pick up his sword. Now, what do my achievements say?
Now do me.
All right, everybody drinks the water and takes a rest. You're now fully healed.
Sick.
Leviosa.
Leviosa!
Not Leviosa.
I can't talk right now. I'm
Levio.
making piss.
All right, which way we go?
Rouse chugs a bunch of water
I vote left.
and then goes,
Come on then.
Don't encourage him, Arcadum.
Sorry. Today's just a weird session, man.
It is a weird day.
This
We are very-
is just a weird day, bro. We're vibing a different vibe right now.
Really? You're
gonna-
just going back around again.
He ignores
just
you.
entertain them.
Entertain us, but it on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mo and Ost are the type of Fallout players to explore every single room and places they explore before
Hang on.
going to the story
Us
point.
literally said, I want to go in the middle, and Mo said, we should look everywhere. And I said,
Okay,
okay,
Mo,
but now
okay,
you're tarring
Mo
me with
then.
that brush.
We found a tapestry of 2 dead gods in the right
yeah.
room.
Are these more dead
There's
gods?
more
okay,
tapestries here.
okay. These are not the tapestries of dead gods, but rather they are inane, insane scribblings through specifically needlepoint. They make no sense whatsoever. To the eyes
Even
of the
to me.
runekeeper, you are able to read the meaning behind them, and what it seems to be is a disillusion protocol for the false god.
Ooh. Oh, thanks, Mo, for taking us left. This is so
You
helpful.
believe that if you are able to incite the words correctly, you can begin the process. However, the process listed here only says how to start it. It does not say how to complete it, but it does infer that to complete it, you would have to have superb knowledge of the gods.
So a cleric.
A cleric lacks knowledge.
It does. He really super does. Oh, wait. We have that candle, though. Maybe that could help.
True. Does this one say the same shit?
They're both together, say that.
Okay.
Okay, so do I is this like a shorthand way of saying like we now know how to start the dissolution protocol?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Sorry, this looks like I was a waste of time, guys. You're right. We should have gone in the middle.
Somebody please tell me so that I might have affirmation. Please.
Confirm. Please. Looks at
Please
Zach.
validate me.
If no one can read this, I guess we'll go.
Zach?
Okay.
What? Sorry. I was looking through my old Strange Roads
No,
notes.
I don't know. You just you looked at that thing for a long time, and then you came over here and you just kind of stood awkwardly, and then anything or
It seems to be a disillusionment protocol. I don't know how he would phrase that.
You can read
For the false
scribbles.
god. I can read anything that had meaning behind it, even if it's not technically a language.
Oh, that would have saved me so much time in the Cyclopean Isles. Oh my god. Teach me.
he's you but better.
Don't teach him.
I'm
It
Deeg.
says how to start it, but it was never finished, or the finished bits are somewhere else. It's definitely worth looking.
I guess we got to search everywhere.
Okay. I guess I was right.
Oh no.
I guess maybe
I'm going ahead.
I do know what I'm doing.
Oh, God.
I guess maybe if people were just trusting me more, then this whole thing would be over.
Mo continues his inner monologue while the rest of them leave him there. For the sake
You'll
of
make it someday, Mo.
for the sake of time. Wow. It's the same as the other side.
Wait,
Entrance.
hold on a minute though. What's through here?
Why, that's a bit of shadow I missed.
Oh.
Luke got
Another
this, I tell
damn
you.
fog wall.
Be thankful for what you've received.
That's the
I'm
end.
kidding.
That's after the fight reward.
No, I put that together, okay?
We all
Don't worry
put that
about it.
together, dude.
Okay.
Spoiled the
Thank you.
surprise.
Thank you for.
Arcadian, what's this in the top left of the map?
I was gonna
What
say,
he
yeah.
was
Did
heading
we
towards.
look
Nopers.
at this?
SMH.
Well, okay, so the left side basically mirrors the same information you got on the right side. The explanation specifically on the left side, however, does add additional context that there seems to be patterns and recognition to the actual methodology behind extracting the memory. It seems that Tyre specifically stole the memory by using dream magic.
Interesting.
So how are we gonna disillusion a god?
And cue Mimica in chat. Oh, okay, not yet.
Swan dive.
Would there be these books?
Can you imagine?
These are like bookshelves.
Oh, okay, so let me explain what these tomes are. These tomes appear to be the written, sort of like journal entries of the various memories stolen. They're basically diction. They're dictation of the tapestries outside.
Do I see any books that are similar to the one that we let Nox take?
Yep.
The Violet book.
Oh, the violet one? No, there's no violet one here.
Mo would look for the ones that
I was about to be like,
represent the gods that they released.
Well, make me a investigation check for that.
You got it, big man.
I'll help.
Oh, blushes.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Holy fook.
baby!
Also,
Oh my God! That's
We found one each.
that's disgusting.
Let's do this. 20. Here we go.
Disrespectful.
Damn it.
All right, as
Could've
you
been.
as you search the books, you were able to find through the maddening placement of all these things, you find the complete set of tomes, no doubt used when he first tried to make the false god, and the collection of his original notes. This gives you advantage during the dissolution protocol. And it also reveals that the dissolution protocol is essentially a test of knowledge. And it works like this. By properly guiding the threads that bind the false god together through the various passages that Tyre took in order to form it, you can undo its binding. Meaning that you could possibly defeat and destroy the false god without having to fight it by properly choosing the correct path.
Oh, damn.
You know, we make a pretty good team, Oz.
Maybe we could just went live.
Inside of the notes,
Since they did so well.
is there more information about the protocol itself beyond just how to start it?
Well, the information was how to complete it is by correctly choosing the path of the gods.
I got you.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll explain how the mechanic of it. So essentially, if you wish to enact the dissolution protocol, you may do so, and it will basically be a test of your knowledge of the deities of Verum with various questions, and you'll get checks in order to help aid you. So you either can answer it on your own, or you can make a check to give you a hint towards the answer. You have advantage, because you have the books, on those hint checks.
Hell yeah, I'm so down.
Okay.
And
Also
we can
looking
use
for-
our player knowledge, not our character knowledge?
You may use your player's knowledge, yes.
Okay.
Us will
And
approach.
do we
the
work
desk.
as a team?
You may work as a team, yes.
Wonderful.
It's a pop
Then I
quiz,
feel
guys.
much more comfortable. Let's do this shit.
All right, 1 second, as I have to go unpublish the entirety of the Divinity page on World Anvil.
Refresh this page. Screenshot.
I'm gonna go pee real fast.
Okay, go pee.
Haha, I figured out how to do it.
Building a character. My character.
Why not Flame Raz got this test in the Helix?
I die.
I die.
I come back to life.
Oh man, I did all my Verum World Anvil research when I first made Mo. That was so long ago.
Ah, yes. The classic Arcadum.
I had somebody send me, while we're waiting on Alex to get back, I had somebody send me a hate message the last time I did a quiz.
Why?
They said they said they found it to be the most ridiculous thing that you would test a player's knowledge of your world in order to have their progression halted. It shows your lack of ability to make a world that people care about to force them to research it. It was something like that, basically. It made me laugh very
To
hard.
force them.
Yeah, it made me laugh very
Oh
hard.
no, I have to take in this great story and remember
Yeah,
some of
it's
it
pretty good.
because it's important to my roleplay because
Okay, then
I
I'm
want to
gonna be
be
honest,
here
dude.
and I'm committed to it.
Okay, and there's been at least 3 nights where I've been up all night crying.
Ow,
trying to
cat!
Read
Fuck!
all of the wiki entries.
Ow!
You just been up all night crying, reading the wiki.
Just crying,
Yeah.
making notes. Yeah, just
I don't
Why
want to
crying?
do this.
Oh, it was a joke.
I have
Okay.
seen many of you up late at night in stream spoiler chat
I
talking.
don't know what you're talking about.
I wasn't in there. You can't prove it.
I've never been in there in my life.
Yeah, I've never been there once.
Arcadum has ended every campaign I've been in with riddles, a quiz, and then a boss fight. I'm sorry. I mean, if you've watched a campaign before, you've seen it. And every time, I do at best, but I always love it. It's great. So
maybe we can skip the boss fight, my dude.
Nothing bad to say about the process. It's great.
We're really good at fighting. It's just the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
That's usually how it works.
I kick the desk over. Let's fight this fucker.
Let's fucking go in it.
Fuck this desk, bro. Flip.
I searched this desk, speaking of.
Stripping, tears off his limiters and goes full cogni. It's a fucking Tuesday!
Where's this fool skull? Let's fucking have it!
Oh my god.
Fucking have it. All right, let's skip the quiz. Let's just fight.
As you search this desk, however, you will find your first clue to the order. Oh man, I'm so excited. Sorry.
Nodders.
All right, here we go. All right, this clue shows a depiction of the various pantheons that will be involved and notches depicting how many gods were used. So essentially, you have a methodology for a system of elimination.
How many?
Do we need to know it in specific?
I'm typing it up.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Sam, it's so late for me, but I really want ramen. What do you think I should do?
Eat ramen? This is a really bad question to ask me. I stay up till like 6 a.m.
I know, but I haven't
eat ramen around 3.
I haven't
every
slept in
day.
so long though.
Oh, jeez.
What if I bring you ramen and you just eat it in bed?
Oh, that sounds like out of all of the possible ideas, that sounds like the worst.
Okay,
one.
guys, I get it. I'm single. Wow. Fuck.
No, we have those giant ramen bowls now. You can't.
I will spill it. Do you look into my virtual eyes?
Look at my virtual.
All right.
One of them is
Never eat in
violent.
bed.
All right, so there are 3 white. One of them is violet. 3 white pantheon, 4 gray pantheon, 2 black pantheon, 2 blue pantheon, and 3 green pantheon.
Okay.
You know what I should do, Dodger? I should send you a violet contact lens, and you just put it on one day and don't tell him, and then he has to like notice it and freak the fuck out.
That would freak him out.
That'd be sick as hell.
She's like,
When I eventually have to do my Zach cosplay, I'll need it anyway.
Just be like, ah! Sprints. All right. There you go. Type that for you.
Cool.
The frame is set.
Where? Oh, okay.
I will point out to my fellow Shadow of Tyrians that this motherfucker said first clue, which means there's more to find.
For sure. Yeah, we should definitely look around more.
Wait, so do you want us to name all the deities in their pantheons?
No, okay, so there's
I'm
a certain
confused.
there's a certain order that Tyr made the god out of. What this does is it means that you have a methodology of eliminating the god. So let's see, if you cancel all the white pantheon, then that means all further options won't be in the white pantheon. You see what I mean? So you can use that to help narrow your choices.
Yeah, when we eventually do the minigame, whatever it is.
Yeah.
He'll check this bookshelf. I don't know if it was counted in the other one or the other check, but if not.
Yeah, if we're looking for
That was this whole
hints
area.
now-
That was this
Oh,
whole
okay, okay.
Okay.
I'm still confused, so I'm just gonna watch.
I'm
I
confused
guess
too, but Toot is gonna go under the
All right.
desk and look under the desk.
I'm
gonna. Okay.
That's
sorry.
that was included in the rule. I'm really gonna try and help you guys here because I want you to understand.
Okay.
So there is basically a series of clues that I will give. Like I will ask questions. during the challenge, and you'll have to answer the right god. You'll have to answer those gods in the appropriate order in order to match Tyre's path so that you can undo the entire ritual.
Right. Okay.
And the listing of the how many in each pantheon means that as you answer them, you can mark off, and then you can slowly start dwindling the pool, so that way you're not against the entire pool of the gods the whole time.
Right. Okay. And how are we gonna start this puzzle? Like, what are we doing?
I assume from the room.
Just from the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I look under the desk?
That was
exploring.
that was already looked under.
Oh.
Okay.
I want to see if these are different.
Tapestries, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, investigation check for the tapestries.
Grumble.
17.
These tapestries are all blank, and you feel as if they must be filled in when you perform the ritual.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's many of them. That's many.
That's a lot, yeah.
Many. Oh, God. We're going to be here all day.
They're not all one for one. I'm just saying that they are all blank, and they will fill up as you do it.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I'm just gonna keep walking this way and investigating.
Yeah, if I walk down this way. Oh, I left
Hey,
Wise
what
Guy
happened,
behind.
little buddy?
Oh no, Wise Guy. Oh no.
Are all these like I don't know.
See you later, kid.
What are these called in a church? The
Pews.
stands?
Pews.
Are these all empty? Is there anything on them? I'm like watching as I walk by.
They do appear to be empty, but you have soul sight.
Ow! Fuck. Sorry,
It's
cat.
okay, but you have soul sight.
Yeah, I'm looking with my soul.
As you start to look through the cathedral, as you start to walk through the cathedral slowly, you start to see shadows of the memories of those that were sacrificed here, seated on the pews, and they appear to all be looking towards the altar, so looking north.
Would Rouse share that?
Yeah, whenever I pass by anybody. But you could, if you guys are looking at me, you can see that like it looks like I'm looking at people as I walk by.
What do you see?
It's like souls of people sitting here. Are any of them like standing? Or are they all
Perception
sitting?
check.
Yeah, can I have any sense of them?
You do not detect them.
Ooh, nice perception check.
With a
Hell yeah.
21, you're able to notice that some of them are standing. In fact, a very curious number of them are standing. Almost as if they are waiting for something. And through their shadowy exterior, you were able to determine that they are priests and priestesses.
Oh.
I'd say that there's 14 of them.
Can you tell what like alignments they are based on their clothes or their appearance?
No. Well, kind of. He's able to tell which pantheon the priests and priestesses belong to, and they do line up with the notes left behind, but there's one additional clue that you determine, and that is the order of the pantheons.
Ooh. Hell yes.
Are you gonna type that up?
Typing that up for you right now.
Oh, that's gonna be so helpful.
Now here's a crazy idea. If Rouse and I held hands,
Oh God. What if we held hands?
could he use his soul sight and then my cyclopean sight, and I can see a memory of one of the souls? You know, combined eyes.
I think you're on the right track there, but maybe we should kiss. Just tossing some ideas out there.
God, you guys are just generating fanfic. That's all you guys are doing right now.
We both are married to scary women.
It always involves Mo, and he has the scariest wife. Jesus.
Okay. Do you hold hands?
Roast beef is back, baby.
I would try, yeah.
I'm holding hands with him. I'm like, what are you doing? But like, I assume he just grabs my hand.
What are you doing?
All right. Well, because of that, both of your sights put together. Oh boy. You see all of the spirits standing.
Nose head explodes.
You see all of the
Dead.
spirits standing up and looking towards the north, and there, above the altar, stands a kind of gray, primordial being, floating and kind of draining them of their faith. You could see that its form keeps switching back and forth between the various pantheon colors: white, gray, blue, green, black, white, gray, blue, green, black, so on and so forth.
What a specific order.
Upon
That must be
closer
the false god.
Upon closer inspection, you're able to tell oh, jeez. Okay, well, you get a combat hint in case you engage the creature. Oh, jeez. The creature's main ability is called Dogmatic Inception. At the beginning of each turn, it will randomly gain the divinity of one of the deities that made it, granting it a whole new set of abilities. So it has a total of hold on.
Hang on, I gotta scare my cats off my computer.
98 abilities.
Holy
Your cats
moly.
are very mischievous.
And there's a way we can skip this encounter. Okay.
That's a lot of abilities. At least it's
Yeah.
not 100 though.
True. That is the bright side.
Could be worse.
Let's leave.
Can Mo focus on one of the standing priests and kind of look at them with his cyclopean eye?
Sure can.
Not one of the Black Pantheon ones. Can be clear about that.
Which pantheon?
Ooh, that's a good
What are you trying to
question.
accomplish?
I'm trying to understand more of the nature of these priests. Are they like, and where they came from? I mean, I don't know. It might not be directly relevant, but well, actually, I would find out which god they serve. I imagine within that pantheon. So either white or gray.
Is there one priest for each pantheon here in these pews?
There are 14 priests.
Yeah.
They are each of them colored to the specific number that you've already recovered, and it seems that they brighten in a specific order that moves back and forth.
What's the order?
It's
is
listed
the
in
white-
Discord.
It's white, gray,
White,
blue, green, black.
Gray, blue, green, black.
He'd start with white. He'd look for a white pantheon priest.
All right, as you search for White Pantheon Priest, the first one that you walk across, you stare at with your cyclopean sight, and you concentrate on it. As you do so, this reveals the following. Oh, man. Each of these individuals are children of Tyre.
Whoa.
Like real kids, like
Biological children, yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This guy fucks.
And it seems that due to their strong connection with their father, their memories were tied and their fates were twined. And Tyr sacrificed their memories to forge the false god.
What an ass.
Yeah.
so
what a
he had kids
terrible father.
either convinced or forced them to become part of that pantheon, each one, and then used their memories.
That is what it seems.
forge the
or
false
more
god.
specifically, their faith.
Right.
Wow. So Tyr must have been in some way, highly ranked in some sort of, faith in his lifetime, like to have
Yeah,
access
what
to all
was
these
his
different-
own faith? I guess it was whatever he
heavens.
made, right? His
Yeah, I doubt
himself.
he had a specific one.
So it seems like he tried to make his own pantheon.
Yeah, exactly. He tried to ascend to godhood. That's how I interpret it. Wow, this is crazy.
You might say it's mad.
Weird.
Am I able to determine the specific god that the person I was looking at followed?
No.
Okay.
I'm What happens if we touch one of the shadows of the priests?
I wouldn't.
Is that a confirmation on a touch?
I don't, especially your soul sucking dude. I wouldn't do that. Mo would kind of hold you. I think
I would reach out towards one of the White Pantheon
Mo would
ones.
stop you. Mo
Okay.
would stop you. Yeah, he would say, "No, these things are tied to, you know who, the owner of this place.
Oh.
If you mess with one, I think they all and the big guy in the middle will react."
Well, what about those then? And he'll point to the tapestries.
I think that's part of the ritual, or how to undo it.
Well, what if we took these souls and we weaved them into the tapestries? It seems like they were there and they're taken out, right?
Don't think we're very knowledgeable in how to do that.
Aren't
And I
you?
don't- what?
You know, we could try. What if we touch one of the tapestries to them?
Meanwhile,
We have a plan. Let's stick to it.
Zacharias, as you approach
Yeah.
the altar, you can see the point in the altar in which the inscriptions are made, and this must be where you place your selections for the dissolution protocol. What is most curious are the twin statues that flank the altar. They don't appear to be connected religiously. In fact, they appear almost completely out of place. Upon further inspection, you realize that they are covered in a curious mark, the might of the Elven Empire, specifically of ancient Elvish.
Oh, okay. Is there any writing on them or on the altar?
Well, as you get closer, you suddenly feel Wise Guy melt off your head. Ugh. Oh, kid. You gotta be careful, see? That's some bad juju.
Oh, he'll pick up Wise Guy and move back.
It's weird, kid. I felt like I couldn't feel myself anymore.
Like you were being banished, or like it was killing you?
Like I don't know how to describe it. Like I wasn't believed in.
Faith sucker.
All right. Okay, you and the boys stay here, and he'll put Wise Guy like over here and leave his cane.
In the
Say-
meantime,
Wise Guy will
Mo's
pick
gonna
up the
lead.
cane.
Mo will lead Roast by the hand up the cathedral walkway of the procession.
Are we getting married?
Okay.
I'm trying to back up Zach. Shut up.
Zach will have told Wise Guy that like if he feels that same way again when he gets closer to let him know like mentally, but he'll get close enough to be able to read
All right.
anything that might be written up there.
As you get close, you feel a strange sensation. You feel your power diminish almost completely. The violet eye sort of flickers, but burns strong. As you get closer and closer, eventually you see the writing that covers the armor. It states, "I believe not in the false prophet. I believe not in the false god. Divinity is a concept of the weak versus the strong. Nothing is immortal. Nothing is omniscient. Nothing is omnipotent. In mortal kind I put my trust."
They're on our side.
Can I? I wonder if this is a good time to do this or not. But maybe using the candle. If it seems to suck faith away, then
I have two thoughts on that. One, theoretically, yes, it's like a supercharge, but 2, if it sucks in faith as a battery, then providing it a direct faith line via this candle seems like it would be a bad thing. You know?
I don't think that it wants to use faith. I think it wants to eliminate it. It's expressing an interest in the power of mortals versus the power of gods. I doubt that it would use the power of gods and thus moot its own point.
Wait, so you think this false god is a god killer?
All I know is that he'll gesture to wise guy over there. My familiars were feeling as though their entire being were falling apart the closer I got. I had none of my power up there. I knew that.
I wonder if I
Tricky
can light the candle and then walk towards it with it. At least see what happens.
This might trigger the encounter. This my out of character thought.
Oh, you think so?
If it feels the presence of another god, it might trigger something.
Rouse is gonna reach over to his chest pocket and put his hand over the shadow of Tyre that he has on him. Does it feel strange at all? Yeah, I figured as much. He'll take a step back.
What's the matter?
Oh, releases Roast's hand.
He's like walking back slowly. Is the vibrations getting weaker as he walks back?
Nope, it's been consistent the whole time.
Do I feel anything as I'm near it?
All right. Is the candle lit?
Nope.
No, it's not. No.
When you get to that point, you feel your power weaken. Your feathers begin to lose their luster. Your eye remains just as strong, but the rest of you kind of fades a little.
Toot immediately starts backing up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Toot begins to stutter and speak in his old way.
Oh.
Toot. Mo grabs him and pulls him back.
Like that?
Yep.
Mo grabs him and pulls him back.
Because remember, what gave you your voice back?
Okay, so it's literally like a bane, like to any type of,
I think it's
like
probably just
God-given
religion.
powers
Yeah,
and gods.
Or patrons.
I'm wondering how it affects someone like Roast. Roast also got his powers from a god, but it was not from this,
That's what I'm
this
thinking.
planet.
But he specifically said my violet eye didn't.
Actually, yeah,
change at
Toots
all.
is not from
So-
planet either. The violet isn't divine as far as we know.
All my power's in this sword.
But your sword is tied to a god.
So
Maybe
prismatic powers are still strong,
Do
potentially.
you think this might be one of the sources of the violet?
No.
Oh.
But it clearly doesn't do anything to Violet. Why would he just be creating something that fucks over everyone else? That doesn't
He
make
was
any
making
sense.
Tears
like
ambition.
he was making like an apex predator god. It seems like
He wanted to
something that could hunt out the rest of them and wipe them out. So that
attack and dethrone God, basically.
yeah.
Yeah, but the gods aren't the problem. He knew that though.
Well, you could also say that he might have been preoccupied with the Seven, who were mortals.
Yeah. Maybe he wanted the Seven to ascend to godhood and needed to make room.
But then why make this?
It looks like he assumed it was a tool. At least that's how, because it doesn't have will, right? That was the one thing missing. It's a weapon.
Do I feel strange at all as I step a little closer?
As Roust begins to step closer, his skin begins to turn to smoke and fade away.
Oh my god.
Mo grab and pull. Everyone stop getting close to him.
I kind of feel left out.
Don't.
Just a quick one.
Oh my god.
Wait, leave your sword behind.
Also leave a sword like lying against the pew
Okay.
and get closer.
As you get closer, nothing seems to happen.
Mm,
Your
mm,
powers
mm,
remain
mm.
strong.
Yeah, get him, mortal girl.
Was this red already?
Yeah. That hasn't changed.
Okay. She'll touch it with her hand.
Oh my god.
All right. It is
Why?
warm to the touch, and a rune appears, and it is awaiting for the command word that Zack knows to begin the ritual of dissolution.
She'll turn and look at Zack.
What is it?
It's like a rune.
Can I? Well, I guess I can. Can I read the rune?
Not from that distance.
Oh, god damn it. All right, I get fucking uncomfortable again and I walk up.
All right. You get uncomfortable as you get close. You read it, and it says begin.
It's to start all of this if we want to.
Okay, well, you stand back there. Should we start?
I don't see why not. I'll pick up the song blade.
Dude starts clapping.
A game.
Fuck it. All right.
All right.
Will touch the rune.
And so it begins. Next time on Shadow of Tyre.
Perfect.
Nice.
We are exactly at time, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Guys.
We got a week
This
to
is gonna be
study out
fun.
on all the deities.
He hid
Oh,
them from
shit,
the
you're
Ricky.
Oh, god damn it.
He got away.
1
with
second,
it
2 seconds.
again.
Was it 1 or 2 seconds?
Two?
1 second, 2 seconds.
3 seconds,
Two?
4 seconds.
I don't know how many seconds.
Humna, humna, humna. That was a fun session, guys. It was fucking wacky.
A little quirky. We were a little silly
wacky.
today.
You're a little
Yeah,
silly
it was
today.
fun.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I don't think there's anything I enjoy more than being able to drag my buddy Sam Strippin over the coals about something his character did. Just torture him with it constantly. Oh, man.
Smile.
Wow, look at how back I am.
Hello. 1
Hello.
second, 2 seconds.
I'm glad that you're
Alrighty.
back.
I think it's time for some fan art. And God,
I'm ready.
this is gonna be, this is
Some good ones.
This is gonna be some fucking. Oh no. No way. All right. First up, we have somebody made a toot into a doll.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like that's just how Toot would say it. Oh, look!
Oh,
That's so cute.
It's so cute.
he's tall.
Holy shit.
He's got the
That's
Secocuse.
amazing.
He's got the Secocuse Beggar's Cup too. That's very cool.
Very good.
There's the back shot for you.
Very good.
A good boy.
Oh my god.
His wings are great.
Who is this person? Who are you?
Buckethead.
Buckethead. You know what? I'm giving you the artist hat. Because that's art.
True, true, true.
Incoming Ost, incoming Ost, incoming Ost.
Oh, oh.
Ooh.
That's the 3 changelings, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that's
okay.
very
That's
cool.
awesome.
There is no lewd, only Mo Cowmans.
Oh god. Oh my
That's,
god.
that's by Korn.
Whoa.
What?
I see
What am I
everything.
looking at?
I see
Is that you on
everything.
drugs?
Yeah, all
I
jacked
guess
up.
so. Yeah.
Oh my god, he's
really
so
dislike
cool.
those
He's
The teeth make it.
so
Ah,
cool.
He's so fucking cool.
he's
God
So
damn.
cool, bro. Oh look, Ost.
It me.
That's us.
That's awesome.
Man, how did you even do this?
Nice.
How did you do this? Somebody took L's art and then made that like word collage of the words most said. You know what I mean?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How did you even track all this?
Oh wow.
Apparently they went back to every word said before today's episode.
What? That's not possible.
Fuck and fucking so good.
The biggest one is
Oh.
oh.
The biggest one being makes sense.
Yeah.
That would
Sorry.
Oh.
And toot. Fucking goddamn it, toot.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't see Cyclopean. See, guys, I rarely say it. I don't even see. I don't see
No, it's just
Cyclopean
that
anywhere.
none of us say it.
It's not Naruto, Alex!
Wait, why did you specifically say me?
Ah!
Kagebunshin no Jitsu!
Kashimiro-
Rasengan! Wait, what?
I've actually never seen Naruto.
You have. You watched the entire first arc of Naruto.
Work in progress for Endgame. Oh, this one's sick, guys.
That's a lot of drawings.
That's a
Dude,
lot
this
of
is so
loading, too.
good.
Holy shit.
What? Everyone's there.
Aaron, never heard of him.
Who?
Who?
Boy.
Look at the big Zeter.
That is Omega
So
Hyper
good.
Pog sick, awesome, nasty.
Oh, mega sick.
That's gonna
That's so cool.
take. That's a poster right there.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what that's gonna
That's
be.
so cool.
Hey, yo, boss, you got some money? We'll need a little money.
I love his design.
Oh, does it not have eyes?
Goober. Whoa! That's sick.
Yeah, I like that style.
Toot dice.
Is this potentially the person that came in my chat talking about it? Was this them maybe? I don't know.
Shut up, spaghetti. I'll be right back. My food's here. I'm sprinting.
Shot at spaghetti.
Is that
Got all these, oh no.
This was the spaghetti episode. There was so much spaghetti.
Forget.
There's
I
a
want
reminder
spaghetti.
for Brandon. You
Oh.
can see if you have any updates like these at any time by asking, what are my notifications?
Okay.
For spaghetti?
I guess I need to get spaghetti tonight.
Wait, hold on. I got this. Alexa, please remind me next week to watch Shadow of Tyre at 4 p.m. Pacific today.
Today?
Got it. Or wait, shit. Fuck.
Oh, God.
Why is everybody roasting my name?
What?
You know my name isn't actually Whoops, right? You fucking idiots.
Your name is Spoo.
It's Boo.
I'm back. Sorry.
No problem.
Here we go. It's
Oh, what?
That's me
Here's the
going
thing.
to Japan.
The more and more I play with Hoshi and Myriad, the less and less I believe.
Okay. That's fan art of Tears End, which you guys haven't made it to yet.
Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers! If coffins are chests for people, are chests coffins for items? Oh,
I
God.
hate this.
Oh, God. I am the god of everything and nothing. Fear me, I am Ditto. Yes. Like it. Oh my god. All right. Okay. All right.
Wait! So good.
love
Do it
it.
with the rest of them.
Do it with the rest of them.
Classic meme.
Stop eating. How do you find plastic everywhere?
Sorry.
I'm the smartest one here. Okay? Me think, why waste time say lot word when few word do trick? Oh my god. It's not Naruto.
The beard, what the hell?
Statement was made while the individual was on
This was
soul
made-
drugs.
Don't take any advice they give you.
Yikes.
Riddle time. Let's start with something easy.
I'm really happy with how we did during that. That was a lot of fun.
I felt like we did pretty
Yeah,
good.
you guys did a great job. Yep, that's pretty much.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind. Oh, dude, they took it. They took the eye out of my my hat too.
Amazing. Oh, I love this. That's really good.
Very nice. Kawaii Desu.
Oh, ito cable.
Hey!
Whoa,
Booba!
Dashuba.
Is this in VR chat? What is this?
It's there's like a little app you can
There's
install.
software that lets you like make anime people. Yeah.
Really? That detailed?
Yep.
Yeah, you like.
Also,
paint
what
it.
the
You,
fuck?
like, it's like a blank model and you paint it on. It's good.
Alex face.
Poor Alex, man.
Look at your little hands. What's going on, bud?
Wait, I need to use that.
I love that.
So good. L.
The glasses have slipped.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good. Oh, as it just so happens, Zacharias, you know something about fate. Echoes from the past.
Oh, Jessup, I miss you.
That's so anime. I love it.
Yeah.
Hearts.
I love all those poses.
They're so good. Goddamn.
Aw. She'd do the colon 3 face.
I love honey, but you know what I don't like? People who call the eyes Sharon Cos. Oh, dude, Traz Noir made a battle theme for the boys.
Oh no way!
Yeah, they sent it to me.
I'm not gonna let down.
No, my boys, I'm sorry.
Oh, those boys.
Bring on the
these
boys.
Is it like? Oh, is it like fucking?
Now it's time for the show.
It's like
Oh my
Cuphead?
god, it sounds so good.
Let's go!
Oh, I love it.
That's fucking sick.
It's so good.
We gotta get in a fight so we can hear this.
Fate! 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 Fate!
Oh my god, when it kicks in at 30 seconds, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Riddles? I don't know if we're smart enough for that. Don't worry, we'll be here for moral support.
Yes.
Help.
Of course. Help. No
Scene.
help.
Oh no. Dad, please.
Pick me up. I don't like these new people.
Adventures of Whoops' cat.
What the fuck? That's actually my cats. That's their faces. Where did you get those pictures? That was last night.
No.
This was the last episode. Leave me alone.
That's like really big. Are you compensating for something? No. Oh my god. They found a.
No. No.
Holy shit.
That's perfect. Austin Mo, everyone's spaghetti.
God.
Oh god, I knew Elle was gonna draw it, dude.
No. Oh.
The leaf in the wind.
The fucking wind. She did a part 2 as well.
Gurren of Tyre. Let go of my little brother Kick! Who do you think I am, Punch?
Finish that! Now!
The real loot
The
was-
entire anime. Do it.
That looked amazing.
Nice. I like that.
I like that.
Hey, Roust, want to go fast?
Yes.
You sure?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Fuck me!
I don't know how this guy looks.
He's tapping the memories of the past.
Yeah.
It's just like, ugh.
Interesting sort. Oh god. The hand completely down the bed.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
A bit of cupping.
Big B.
Ew!
Oh
What?
no.
Big beef slappy. Oh god.
Let me in.
Oh yeah, we should have used the shadow tier on that. Just throw it against the shadow.
Hey yo! What?
Wait, what?
That was a tweet where Moon said, "Us kinda hot, bro," and then just edit it.
Ooh!
Oh, that's amazing. Wow, holy shit.
That looks great.
That's fucking awesome. Sign your art.
Sign it.
Look at this one.
I'm looking.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
fucking
wow.
rad.
That's super cool. Look like a dark side, like a invading spirit.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what you mean.
Final
I've
picture.
I've never been in stream spoiler chat.
Holy fuck.
Unreal.
LOL.
I'm never going in there again.
Lol.
Lol.
This is really good.
The manga.
Good.
Yes.
Volume 7.
Beautiful.
I'd read
Beautiful. Me too. Thank
Part
you,
2.
Radical.
Yes.
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
that. Fucking cat. This is why. There's so much more house.
Nice.
Yay.
Yay.
I have the bees because they're not flies. They're not because of smell.
It's not stink, it's power.
It's not stink. It's power.
They gave it to me.
If you fight this boss has 98 abilities, Morgana doing the boss notes necessary to say, finally, a worthy opponent.
We're gonna skip it. We're gonna win the riddle.
Why
No,
is it
thank
down
you.
the front, bro? What?
She's averting
Whoa!
her gaze.
I really like Devil Advocate's art, man.
Oh, sick.
Whoa.
Is that like
Energy
supposed
powering
to be
up.
your chakra inside of you?
Yeah.
or-
God, I fucking hate this, dude. Most chunky booty.
Yeah, why chunky booty?
Leave my chunky booty alone.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is so good.
Bring me ours.
Wow, look at that handsome
Oh.
boy.
So
good.
pretty.
Am I crying?
So much
Oh
cake.
my god, what happened?
Oh,
What?
it was unavoidable.
I got, yeah, bull, yep.
Oh yeah, baby. That's a big sword.
Feels wise guy, man.
Wait, I have a question real quick about Wise Guy. Does Wise Guy not have any ice?
Ooh.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
cool.
was just wondering.
Devil's Advocate recoloring his art to just be spaghetti.
Oh, it's spaghetti.
Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Toot isn't as innocent as he seems.
Things that keep you up at night.
This one again, with more details. Nice.
I like that a lot. I pog.
All right, that's the fan art.
Yay.
Oh, yeah. That was amazing. Thank you, artist.
Thanks, everybody.
Yay, thank you.
All right, we should be coming up on the next session will most likely be the last one, depending on what happens.
Pog.
For a shadow.
Tuesday.
And then
Until the finale, right?
until the finale. Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy,
Damn, dude.
it's gonna be.
Isn't
pretty
my
sick.
wife invited for the finale?
Aw, she'll be there.
Play the animation.
Oh,
again.
hey. I have a spear that she's making. Oh, well.
Also, I just want to say, if anybody can draw like Berserk style, I really want to get a commission of Roust with the new sword doing the Berserk pose. Hit me up. D me.
All right, that's it for the fan art. Thanks guys so much for playing in my game.
Yeah, it was
you for
super
having
fun.
us.
So much.
Good
Thank you,
sesh,
sir.
guys.
Thanks for playing my game. Yes. Wahoo.
Also, please feel better, Summer.
Yeah, feel
Yeah.
bad, Summer.
Feel better.
Wait, what
Say,
happened?
well-
Feel better.
She not
I
feeling
don't know
good.
what happened. Oh, okay. Feel better.
Alrighty, I gotta go get ready for fight night.
Do that.